You're listening to WZYE 95.9 FM. You are listening to WZYE 95.9 FM, the most influential name in Caribbean radio in the tri-state area. Broadcasting from East Orange, New Jersey, the most influential name in Caribbean radio, WZYE 95.9 FM. You're listening to WZYE 95.9 FM. You are listening to WZYE 95.9 FM, the most influential name in Caribbean radio in the tri-state area. Broadcasting from East Orange, New Jersey, the most influential name in Caribbean radio, WZYE 95.9 FM.
Welcome to WZYE TV 95.9 FM. We come to you every Monday, Tuesday, and Thursday from 7 to 10 p.m. and on Sunday from 1 to 4 p.m. on Let's Talk Politics. Like, share and subscribe to keep up to date with reality affecting your life, and as we always say, we bring the truth, the whole truth and nothing but the truth.
You're tuned to WZYE, the heartbeat of unfiltered truth. We're more than a station, we're a movement, grounded in facts, driven by integrity, committed to progress. We don't chase headlines, we create them. Decoding politics and current affairs to question power, not cozy up to it. From Laventille to Scarborough, whether you're in your living room or your commute, this is where perspectives collide, divides dissolve, and tomorrow's conversations start today. WZYE. We originate, not imitate.
In the Village with Uncle Tommy and Professor Wall Street. Mr. C.O.P.
Hey, this is Lady Gaga.
Hey, it's Taylor Swift.
You're live in the mix with the one and only.
Hey, this is Justin Timberlake, and this is
In the Village.
Yo, what's going on? This is Drizzy Drake.
Hi, this is Rihanna.
Hey, what's up? This is Ludacris.
What's up, y'all? This is Nicki Minaj.
You're rocking with the best. It's In the Village. In the Village with Uncle Tommy and Professor Wall Street. Mr. C.O.P.
It's so hard to deal with personal struggle. So sad when you feel alone in your trouble. It's real hard when you want to talk to a brother. It's so bad because of how some look at you after. So Jesus, come and be while you fix it. Come and be while you fix it. Come and be while you fix it. Jesus, come and be. Come and be while you fix it. Come and be while you fix it. Come and be while you fix it. Jesus, come and be. Cover my head. Satan want me dead. Cover my back from human attack. So Jesus, come and be while you fix it. Come and be while you fix it. Jesus, come and be while you fix it. Jesus, come and be. People see you smile, but don't know the hurt that you're feeling. Even as God's child, at times your heart does be bleeding. Where can you go when you're really looking for healing? Who know how to flow when your soul needs some restoring? So Jesus, come and be while you fix it. Come and be while you fix it. Come and be while you fix it. Jesus, come and be. Come and be while you fix it. Come and be while you fix it. Come and be while you fix it. Jesus, cover me home from evils unknown. Cover my feet so I'll never retreat. Oh Lord, cover me while you fix it. Cover me while you fix it. Cover me while you fix it. Jesus, cover me. alone is the one who have the real answer. The one on the throne is the true and loving Father. He will hold your hand and keep you from going under. He will make you stand and let you know he's a fixer. Cover me while you fix it. Cover me while you fix it. Jesus, cover me while you fix it. Jesus, cover me. Cover me while you fix it. Cover me while you fix it. Cover me while you fix it. Jesus, cover me. Cover me, man. You know the struggle sometimes. Cover me out, that the wrong thing wouldn't come out. Oh Lord, cover me while you fix it. Cover me while you fix it. Cover me while you fix it. Jesus, cover me. Cover the Christian in the midst of aggression with the power of your right hand. Jesus, cover, cover, cover them helpless children. Jesus, defend them. Send help from heaven. Jesus, cover, cover, cover all them radio stations that blessing the nation. Grant divine protection. Jesus, cover, cover, cover. Cover me. Cover me. Cover me.
Truer words were never spoken. The less you associate with some people, the more your life will improve. Anytime you tolerate mediocrity in others, it increases your mediocrity. An important attribute in successful people is their impatience with negative thinking and negative acting people. As you grow, your associates will change. Some of your friends will not want you to go on. They will want you to stay where they are. Friends that don't help you climb will want you to crawl. Your friends will stretch your vision or choke your dream. Those that don't increase you will eventually decrease you. Consider this. Never receive counsel from unproductive people. Never discuss your problems with someone incapable of contributing to the solution, because those who never succeed themselves are always first to tell you how. Not everyone has a right to speak into your life. You are certain to get the worst of the bargain when you exchange ideas with the wrong person. Don't follow anyone who's not going anywhere. With some people you spend an evening. With others, you invest it. Be careful where you stop to inquire for directions along the road of life. Wise is the person who fortifies his life with the right friendships. If you run with wolves, you will learn how to howl. But if you associate with eagles, you will learn how to soar to great heights. A mirror reflects a man's face, but what he is really like is shown by the kind of friends he chooses. The simple but true fact of life is that you become like those with whom you closely associate.
Pleasant good Monday evening to you, and welcome to In the Village with Mr. COP, Professor Wall Street, me, Uncle Tommy, and of course you. And I thank you for spending the time with us this evening, as I look forward to having should I say I wouldn't say heated, but a very informative discussion this evening. But before we do, let's listen to this right here.
Anselm LeBon and Marshall Nesbitt solemnly swear to conduct this radio program in a true, fair, and balanced manner, ensuring that all perspectives are given equal consideration and that the information presented is objective and unbiased. We pledge to provide a platform where diverse voices can be heard, fostering open and constructive dialogue that serves the best interests of our audience and community. Our commitment is to uphold the principles of journalistic integrity and ethical broadcasting throughout the duration of this program. Thank you.
Of course, that's our pledge to you, and we mean what we say. But before we go on, let me...
Trinidad and Tobago champion. Yeah. Sunrise over love until concrete and steel. Dusty track where young dreams start to heal. Mama said, child, your feet got a story to tell. Not about dollars and cents, but where champions dwell. He trained in the rain on the hillside so steep, while others slept sound while the cities are beat. They call him Wall Street, yeah, a name full of grace, but his currency speed and he set the whole pace. Mr. Wall Street running free, run free. 2 gold, Johnny, 1 bronze for me. Shining Mexico's mountain thin air so high. He touched the sky for Trinidad. Love until sun, with fire in his stride. Made the whole nation stand up with pride. Mexico City, altitude bite in the lungs. Some stumble heavy, felt like thin air stung. But Wall Street, he breathed it like Trini sunshine. Hear the starting gun crack, that moment was his time. First race, pure lightning, left rivals in smoke. Gold medal gleaming, broke the altitude yoke. Second race, pure fire, heart of a lion. Another gold shining, Trinidad's bright beacon. The crowd roared soca, from the stands to the sky. Wild out as us whispered, how did he fly? Mr. Wall Street running free, run free. 2 gold shining, 1 bronze for me. Mexico's mountain thin air so high. He touched the sky for Trinidad. Love until sun, with fire in his stride. Made the whole nation stand up with pride. Third race, legs heavy, oxygen thin, but love until spirit burned deep from within. He dug to the roots where the strong trees grow, where the steel pan rhythms make the tough hearts glow. Bronze on his chest, yeah, hard-earned and true. Proof that the fighter in him always pulled through. Not just the goals, but the grit in the fight, shining like stars in the Mexican night. From the yards of the town to the world's highest stage, he wrote history's page, turning doubt to a maze. Jah guide his feet on a red Mexican clay. Carry the red, black and white every single day. No Wall Street Tower, no ticker tape sound, just the roar of his people on familiar ground. Love until raised him to struggle the song, gave him the strength to prove the world wrong. Mr. Wall Street running free, run free, bread. 2 gold shining, 1 bronze for me. Mexico's mountain thin air so high. He touched the sky for Trinidad. Love until sun, with fire in his stride. Heard the whole nation stand up with pride. Stand up. Yeah, love until breeze on his champion's face. Mexico dust on his running shoes, keeping pace. 2 goals glow, 1 bronze gleams low. Mr. Wall Street's where the real riches grow. Not in the towers, but the track and the heart. Trinidad and Tobago from the very start. 1 love, 1 heart, run on. Trinidad and Tobago, champion. Trinidad and Tobago champion.
Yes, good evening again. Welcome, COP. Welcome to the village. I'm not hearing
to
you.
you, Uncle Tommy.
Yes, now.
You hear me now?
Yeah, good evening, sir. Good evening.
Good evening to
How have you
Trinidad and
been?
Tobago. Good evening. Good evening to Professor Wall Street and the family. Well, I just cool, Uncle Tommy. I think positive, not negative. I try to be cool, calm, and collective, and just watch the day go. Be positive right through.
Yes, of course.
Today have a nice sunny day in Trinidad. We had a nice sunny day. I work today in the garden, I spray, I clean, I plant. That's how I spend my day.
Praise
Trinidad
God.
and Tobago. Good evening, Trinidad and Tobago.
You had a productive
And all
day.
the members in the village members. Good evening. Yeah, I do something productive every day, Uncle Tommy. I nothing that say no reckless and careless every day. That's not for me.
I hear you. Yeah, let's go to the chat. We have Monica Ramke soon in first. Then we have Anthony Ford.
Good night,
without the
Good night, Anthony Ford.
Hey, here's Professor. Professor, welcome. How
are you going, fellas?
Good evening to you, Professor Wall Street.
Good evening.
Just I look like a star boy so today, man. I look like a star boy so. You tried to tell me Uncle Tommy said just more formal to come on the program or to?
No. Just, when I come from class and thing,
Yeah.
All right.
I'm straight from class. Yeah.
Remember,
Uncle Tommy. Uncle Tommy, I not taking any excuse, you know. It's a message he given me anyway, Bricks. Is he lawyer?
No, I ain't Brixton. I ain't Brixton, but I know he has to do what he has to do. He's Professor Wall Street, you know.
All right. Image is everything. I'll recognize that. Image is everything.
I'm a retiree.
All right. All right. You look outstanding, brother.
Thank you, man. Thank you very kindly. I appreciate that.
But I was just looking at the chat. I see Monica was in first. Anthony Ford was in after her.
What time Monica come in?
What time is that? That's 12. Let me see what I see here. No, 2:37 p.m.
No, Anthony was in at 1:38.
Wow, why does she come up first?
Yeah, it kind of messing up. I have Anthony at 1:38. So
I have him at 2:38.
Yeah, I think right. Oh, you know what it is? You're right. All right. I will tell you why.
Oh yes, I know.
Yeah,
the time zone.
Yeah, the time zone. Yeah, that's what it is. What time you have, Monica?
At 2:37.
Yeah, well, she was 2:37. Let me see something.
Like 20. Like 20 to 7 that time.
No, that's 2:37 in the afternoon. After lunch.
Yeah, okay.
This is the time these people are waiting hours before the program starts.
Yeah.
Or they just want to get in first. Well, I tell you, thank you for that. Give you a round of applause for that. Yeah, give you a round of applause for that.
After that, we had Susan Dalchan. After Anthony Ford, we had Susan Dalchan. She was third.
Right, Tobago in the house.
Then Volsan. Daryl Ali. Well, today was a very interesting day. Today was a very interesting day when I have to say the double X Prime Minister had a lot to say about much to say about nothing. We have Donna Gockin.
You see him as double X in Trinidad. Why we see him as double X? We see him as deceitful, disingenuous, and vindictive Prime Minister. For he to say the things that he mentioned today, he had to be the most hated Prime Minister, ex-Prime Minister. And you see the proper Prime Minister of Trinidad and Tobago news conference. He's not the Prime Minister.
Before the state is in bed with him.
Professor Wall Street and Uncle Tommy and listeners, for Keith Rowley to say the things that he said today, after Trinidad and Tobago give him the opportunity in Parliament for over 40 years, Almighty God should punish him for he to say the things. I think he don't care. He just vexed out of office. And he had the political leader that he chose. The message, Professor Wall Street, I see he giving the Venezuelan and them. Because message he giving them, how could he describe? And I know Professor Wall Street, you will have them clips on them that we get from the news tonight. How he could point out all we badge on them outside there and telling the world if Venezuela interfere with them badge on them, it could damage the economy. What, in my view, I see telling Venezuela and them, the barge and them over there don't have no coast guard around that. It have no security around that. All you could do all you want. That is how I see what's telling Venezuela and them. And it's sad. It's sad. I don't know what Tobagonians still have Keith Rowley talking on platform for and telling the public to come out and nobody come out. Only PNM Fourth Media. And the fat fella with his well, I watch it through here media house. The fat fella who used to be a 91.9. You wanna take the caller? You wanna take the caller?
Yeah, Tommy, you could take it.
KFC. Let's take KFC's call. KFC.
Hello, good night.
Yes.
Uncle Tommy, Professor Warshit, the Canada General, and COP. What Mr. Warshit and Uncle Tommy and COP, I listened to Rowley. I take a look at Rowley today. Rowley is an evil human being. Rowley come on a whole press conference day and say all kind of thing about the gas exposed and this and that and all kind of thing in there. That man showing and man like he don't like it. He won't play any party, but man don't like pay anybody. The man undermining Penny, trying to show the nation Penny weak because he run away like Geronimo and he didn't get the Chinese boy to run the PNM. Rowley, the nation reject you. Relax yourself now and stay in LA now. You don't want to be here to well up your PNM supporters. And Mr. Washington, I take you to the Fourth Estate. CMC children a whole story about Mr. Washington evil man Rowley. I just show you how the PNM really in bed with the 1% and the Fourth Estate, you know. For you to come to spread a set of propaganda and lies. Real sad, boy. Bless.
Thank you.
Good night to you, KFC.
Yeah, so
Professor Walsh, you go and play the slip and tell them holy calls on them.
Yeah, we'll hold the calls.
So folks, you know why? Tommy, you don't always say that certain things are distractions.
Absolutely.
And this is distraction 101. And here's why I say that, right? You see,
and you're correct.
Yeah, you see, he understood that his partner in St. Vincent was getting beat up by Anel Roberts. And the thing was going on apart because the election is on the 27th, and he feel that if we continue down that road, it will have a drastic effect on what's going on in St. Vincent. So he conveniently put the former Prime Minister office and he put honorable, because the first thing in his press conference was to address the Prime Minister office, former Prime Minister office. So don't feel this fella don't know what he's doing. He know exactly what he's doing.
Exactly.
But let me say this, there's a bigger point in this whole press conference that we may be missing. And all you know, I like to do my analysis. This liar, the Lion King, told the people that he now agrees that there was extrajudicial killing. He agrees that there was extrajudicial killing by the police of Trinidad and Tobago. Do you all know in Parliament, he had a total different thing to say? Are you all aware of that?
And he supports them 100%.
I am not surprised.
You know what, Tommy? You know, I think my mother-in-law should be a prophet, you know. And I keep saying this. 36 years ago, before I get married, my mother-in-law says, a liar has no memory. And the former prime minister have proven it to be absolutely 200% correct. That is a blatant, disingenuous, deceitful, hypocritical liar. He
Pathological
lies.
liar.
Pathological liar. Thank you. Pathological liar. And he lies. And it's like, you know, with a straight face. With a straight face.
With an aggressive face.
And the thing
and
about it
aggressive
is that,
behavior.
yeah, the media, the fourth estate, doesn't take him to task. Because listen to this, two things in this press conference. I listened to it and I immediately went to Google. Let me say hello to Gordon Dryden Joseph. I went to Google and I Googled it, and right away it came up from Parliament when he was talking. He don't believe there's any extrajudicial killing in Trinidad and Tobago. And secondly, the man said there is one person so far, name have been released regarding the killings in the Caribbean Sea or international waters. And I did a simple Google search, and he said that came from Colombia. Yes, there's one guy from Colombia. But there's a guy named from Trinidad and Tobago that was released. Let me see if I have the article here. Oh, God, man, I might have deleted it. Oh, you know what? I will get it on my phone. I just want to read this for you all. Let me read this. I send it on my phone because sometimes let me see. These are the type of lies that this guy does lie. And he think everybody. Here we go. Here it is. This is from ms.now. Exclusive. Dozen killed in U.S. boat strike remain unidentified. Right? Let me go down to tell you what it says. Hold on. Continue reading. It says so far 2 citizens of Trinidad and Tobago, 2 Colombians, 9 Venezuelan, and 1 Ecuadorian killed in the strike have, listen to this. So far, 2 citizens of Trinidad and Tobago, 2 Colombians, 9 Venezuelan, and 1 Ecuadorian killed in the strikes have been publicly identified by their families in news reports. The government of Trinidad and Tobago, Colombia, and Ecuador did not respond to requests from MSNBC for the number of citizens who have died in the attack. Right? Let me go a little further here. I mean, it is such a shame that the Lion King, and you know what? Listen to this. One of the people killed in the U.S. strikes who have been publicly identified by name is Chad Joseph, a 26-year-old from Trinidad and Tobago who was working as a day laborer in Venezuela, according to his mother, Lenora Burnley. So, folks, I am asking the question. You as former prime minister don't have the resources to find out if one Trinidadian name was identified? But he said only one person have been identified. One COP and Tommy.
He knows. Either he's on his old ways where he does no research, or should I say he doesn't do any work, just talk off the top of his head, or he's blatantly telling untruth.
Tommy, the fella is lazy. I am telling you, he's lazy. Mean asking people about that, you know. Mean asking all you know. I have the evidence. The fella is a lazy fella. You calling a big press conference, and I have an editorial. Penny Week Beckers Oh, go stand up a little bit now, man. Stop being like a jellyfish, a platypus, and an invertebrate now, man. Stop now, man. Oh, God. Stand up a little bit now. What Penny Becker should have done, what Penny Week Becker should have done, was to call a press conference before his press conference. Call a press conference before his press conference. But Penny is so weak. Anyway, let me finish this. Yes.
And Penny should ask him if he's speaking on behalf of the PNM.
Correct. Yeah, but listen, he also said, hold on, let me see this. He also said, let me see this. Look, he said this. I don't have to agree with everything the PNM is doing in opposition now. Imagine that. Imagine that.
He sent a message.
Imagine that. Just imagine if he was the opposition leader and another PNM people disagree with him. What would happen?
He'd have kicked them to hell.
Oh.
He don't have to agree with everything that the PNM doing now.
Yeah, in opposition now. You don't have to agree.
But they have to agree. They have to agree with what he's doing as a retired prime minister.
Yes. And listen, let me see which one of them little potons go back. Let me see which one of the potons, which one of the 13 potons go back. What do you think? Any of them backing? Any of them potong backing?
Because they have to agree with whatever he does and he says.
So Tommy and COP, you telling me none of them potons going on back?
They have to agree with everything he does and says.
All right, let me take this call. Let's take this call. Tabakit, you're in the house. You're inside.
Good evening to the host, Professor Wall Street, to the co-host, Uncle Tommy, and to the other co-hosts in studio in Trinidad, COP, my brother. Look, quickly to add my 2 cents to this evening editorial.
Yeah.
Now, yesterday I said it. I said yesterday. Look, what Dr. Rowley did there today was to undermine his political leader and the opposition leader. It have been stated clearly in so many words that Ms. Beckles is incompetent. She is ill-equipped to deal with the issues of the day, and he decided, you know what? I will throw you in the Orinoco River. But I'll tell you, what Dr. Rowley was doing today was fear-mongering. And let me repeat, to all and sundry, if you was closing your fridge door, Dr. Rowley was doing fear-mongering. As a matter of fact, Rowley is fast and loose with himself. He is no longer the Prime Minister of the Republic of Trinidad and Tobago. Dr. Rowley was speaking out of turn. He is not the current Prime Minister of the Republic of Trinidad and Tobago. As a matter of fact, he was interfering in diplomacy and the diplomatic corps in regards to international best practice. By naming international countries and interfering in a sovereign nation, when you are not the Prime Minister to interfere with Venezuela and America, and advising Venezuela and Donald Trump, I said, Dr. Rowley, you're fast and loose with yourself and out of place. And we need to tell Dr. Rowley, this is not the Rowley administration. Your time is over. And when you come and tell us you are still in public life, so what you're telling me technically, that from time to time you would come and upstage your own political leader opposition leader. Hey, Dr. Rowley, who is your daddy? You see, Professor Wall Street, Uncle Tommy, and COP, we need to tell Dr. Rowley where to get off and where to get out.
Correct.
But I tell you this.
Yeah.
You see, what I believe, I had to go there. I had to hit Penny some blows. When the opposition leader smoked she weed and she had bad, she can't talk. Anyway, let me leave that right there. Now,
You got it, Tabaki.
before I leave, let me say this. And I want to say this, and I'm calling on all national patriots and all right-thinking citizens to lend your voice and to tell Rowley his political career is over.
Yep.
He is not the prime minister. And as I take my leave, our current prime minister is the Honorable Mrs. Kamala Prasad-Isesa. And I say this, Dr. Rowley is fast and out of the place to interfere with diplomacy and international diplomacy. Tabakit out and off.
Thank you, Tabaki.
Thank you, Tabaki.
Tabaki. Hey, COP and Tommy.
Yes.
I want Dr. Rowley to understand. You know, sometimes he doesn't want to go to these places. Dr. Rowley, please understand, you have family here in the United States. You have family here in the United States. You bad talking United States. Partner, you have to come to America again soon. Partner? Nah. I don't think former Prime Minister is going to be entering the United States anytime soon. COP told me, you think so?
After
I don't put anything past him.
That he go still come?
After Rowley press conference today, the Prime Minister of the Republic of Trinidad and Tobago should ask the U.S. government to seize, to take away Keith Rowley visa from him. And in Trinidad, they should even take away his diplomatic passport from him.
I agree with that.
He should not have that. And he should not have that access.
Yes, I agree with that.
For
Take away
ex-Prime
diplomatic passport. Take it away.
Yes.
He don't deserve no diplomatic passport.
They do jack one of that. They do jack one of that. They do this next one who was the speaker, who is the speaker of the house now? He do many UNC people them that. But they shouldn't take it because as his press conference today, to fool the people them with so much I hate, they should take Keith Rowley and his family visa from them and the diplomatic passport and let them go through everything else again. What the citizens of this country do Keith Rowley so? Or the UNC do Keith Rowley so? Is that government he say he accept it? And as an ex-prime minister that governed this country for 10 years and in politics for 45 years, you had to come out so harsh and with lies too.
But you know,
I say, Prime Minister, ask for the removal of Keith Rowley and the whole family visa from them. Take it away.
Yeah, let's listen to this, folks. Let's listen to the Lion King. Listen to this, all right? Listen to the Lion King, folks. Listen.
Madam Speaker, this question is quite misleading because it refers to unlawful killings without determining that in defense of themselves and the public and facing armed gangs or armed individuals, the police officers may from time to time carry out actions which will result in killings. Those killings are not unlawful. If the member is referring to extrajudicial killings, meaning that persons dying without a process going through a judicial system, that's another story. And of course, I don't know that there's any accusation where police officers are defending themselves against handguns, assault weapons, and other offensive weapons, and killings occur, Madam Speaker, they are not automatically unlawful. And therefore, the member is misrepresenting our situation. And we do have significant state infrastructure to investigate and to take action where unlawful killings occur.
Member for Naparima.
Would the Prime Minister not agree that in the interest of those police officers that are doing their duties and defending themselves, that an increased use of body cameras would assist police officers in being not wrongfully accused of extrajudicial killings?
Prime Minister.
I'm looking for that in the question, madam. I'm not seeing it because I don't know. No one is taking any issue with that. That is only one aspect of the operation of the police service, and the Trinidad and Tobago Police Service, through its commissioner, has made extensive explanations as to who is authorized to use, who is outfitted with cameras and so on, and that's part of normal police operations in 2023.
Member for Naparima.
His government not give consideration to increasing the investigative and prosecutorial powers of the Police Complaints Authority, given these accusations?
Prime Minister.
Madam Speaker, we don't operate by VAPs. These matters, if they are required to be reviewed, they are being reviewed or they will be reviewed. In talking about extrajudicial killings, the police service has made public statements as to the conditions under which police officers operate and use force. And when that occurs, Madam Speaker, Trinidad and Tobago has arrangements for determining, and that includes the use of body cameras, and it also includes the investigative work of the PCA.
Thank you, Madam Speaker. 3 senior Air Guard pilots have reportedly resigned due to alleged significant management and operational issues, as well as the inexplicable removal of key crime detection equipment within the Air Guard. Will the Prime Minister state what immediate steps are being taken to ensure that our aerial defense capabilities are fully operational?
Minister.
Madam Speaker, I presume that this question comes from an article, and the article referring to the resignation of 3 senior Air Guard pilots dated the 5th of February 2023 in the Trinidad Guardian was not factual. These pilots are actually contracted civilian pilots. 1 pilot resigned and 2 other pilots remain operational with the Trinidad and Tobago Air Guard. The Trinidad and Tobago Air Guard is unaware of the removal of any crime reduction equipment at the Air Guard.
6 months later.
At any democratic country, and I will tell you something else too. That policy comes from the United States. As Prime Minister of Trinidad and Tobago, I can tell the country today that I am satisfied that our police service in Trinidad and Tobago and persons with access to the police service in Trinidad and Tobago were in fact conducting extrajudicial killings in Trinidad and Tobago. I happen.
Will you hear that? You all hear that? You all see what I'm talking about?
From Keith Rowley Motor.
This is not artificial intelligence. Straight from the horse's mouth. Let me repeat that.
What Mother says?
A liar has no memory.
Exactly.
Let me repeat it. Let me repeat it straight from
It's so easy to become a podcaster with Riverside.
Oh, come on, man. Let me repeat it. Hold on, let me get rid of this. All right, hold on.
6 months later.
That any democratic country shouldn't take. And I will tell you something else too. That policy comes from the United States. As Prime Minister of Trinidad and Tobago.
Listen, as Prime Minister of Trinidad and Tobago. Listen.
I can tell the country today that I am satisfied.
He can tell the country today. He couldn't tell me yesterday. Where, Tommy?
6 months ago, he couldn't tell us that.
He couldn't tell us that. He couldn't tell us when he was in Parliament. But all in a sudden, right? It's like he was in a mirage, and he got out of the mirage. And now he can tell me, Dr. Rowley, you lied too much. He's a liar. He's a liar.
Our police service in Trinidad and Tobago and persons with access to the police service in Trinidad and Tobago were in fact conducting extrajudicial killings in Trinidad and Tobago. I happen to be satisfied that that was true. As Prime Minister, I was approached by the United States government, threatened with the implementation of the Lay Act against Trinidad and Tobago for the behavior of police officers in Trinidad and Tobago.
What did you do?
Who had been seen to have killed people under dubious circumstances.
What did you do?
So here it is. The United States is prepared to confront Trinidad and Tobago about police killings in Trinidad and Tobago.
Mm-hmm.
Extrajudicial killings.
Yes. What did you do?
And to threaten to cut off from us association of our agencies, sharing information, and receiving any American help.
What did you
in
do?
The fight against crime.
What did you do?
That's what I had to deal with.
What did you do?
Those matters are still alive in the domains of Trinidad and Tobago. But how could you be interested in it in that way? But today, the very said act is multiplied tenfold. And my country is out there saying, go full speed ahead. Trinidad and Tobago is behind you. And of course, after a few days, a few weeks, we are now able to say that having killed almost 100 people,
listen.
Only one name has surfaced so far as to.
Will you hear that? Look, today is November the 17th, and the Lion King coming to the public and lying to them and telling them only one name. One name. But listen to him. He think everybody dotish.
The persons who have been involved in this so-called drug trafficking, and they were killed for that suspicion. And the one name came into the public domain, not from those who are killing the suspects, but from the president of Colombia, who has identified a fisherman from Colombia, whose family identified a person who was killed and is today taking legal action against those who've killed him. That's the only name that's surfacing now. But more interestingly, while the Chief Secretary in Tobago is telling our fishermen, don't go further than 2 miles out in the ocean because something happening out there that's dangerous to you. While here in Trinidad, our fishermen in the South Coast are free to go into the water. While anybody in the Caribbean in a pleasure craft is a target, possible target that could be wiped out. A minister of government in Trinidad and Tobago is able to say to the media that no citizen of Trinidad and Tobago has been involved in any of this matter. No fisherman of Trinidad and Tobago. How does he know that? How does this minister know that? We have got no names of anybody who've been killed out there by those who have killed them or by those who have provided the marsh to our government. Because I could tell you something. The government of Trinidad and Tobago needs to answer the Prime Minister of Trinidad and Tobago, needs to answer to the people of Trinidad and Tobago.
Listen to this hypocrite now. Listen to this hypocrite. The Prime Minister of Trinidad and Tobago need to answer. All you hear that? No. Listen, I had enough of this. Sorry for.
Yeah, there ain't so much of that they can take.
I had enough of that. You all listen to that fella? And folks, we're going to the break. And when we come back, I want to tell the people of Trinidad and Tobago that the former Prime Minister should be charged. And when we come back, we'll tell all you what he should be charged for. Stick and stay. It's In the Village with Uncle Tommy, Professor Wall Street, COP, and you on WZYE 95.9 FM. We come to you every Monday, Tuesday, and Thursday from 7 to 10 p.m. That's every Monday, Tuesday, and Thursday from 7 to 10 p.m. Don't forget, folks, as soon as you join us, do your WZYE civic duty. Share the live. WZYE 95.9 FM on Facebook. Subscribe. WZYE TV on YouTube. And you can reach us here at 973-868-1444. That's 973-868-1444.
Also at 973-609-6509. 973-609-6509. And Miss Atlanta, you can call back after the break. I saw you were calling, but we weren't taking any calls at that time.
Thank you, folks. We'll be right back. Stick and stay. Don't go nowhere.
You're listening to WZYE 95.9 FM. You are listening to WZYE 95.9 FM, the most influential name in Caribbean radio in the tri-state area. Broadcasting from East Orange, New Jersey, the most influential name in Caribbean radio, WZYE 95.9 FM.
Welcome to WZYE TV 95.9 FM. We come to you every Monday, Tuesday, and Thursday from 7 to 10 p.m. And on Sunday from 1 to 4 p.m. on Let's Talk Politics. Like, share and subscribe to keep up to date with reality affecting your life. And as we always say, we bring the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth.
You're tuned to WZYE, the heartbeat of unfiltered truth. We're more than a station, we're a movement, grounded in facts, driven by integrity, committed to progress. We don't chase headlines, we create them. Decoding politics and current affairs to question power, not cozy up to it. From Laventille to Scarborough, whether you're in your living room or your commute, this is where perspectives collide, divides dissolve, and tomorrow's conversations start today. WZYE, we originate, not imitate.
In the Village with Uncle Tommy and Professor Wall Street. Mr. COP.
Hey, this is Lady Gaga.
Hey, it's Taylor Swift.
You're live in the mix with the one and only.
Hey, this is Justin Timberlake, and this is
In the Village.
Yo, what's going on? This is WZYE.
Hi, this is Rihanna.
Hey, what's up? This is Ludacris.
What's up, y'all? This is Nicki Minaj.
You're rocking with the best. It's In the Village. In the Village with Uncle Tommy and Professor Wall Street. Mr. COP.
No more red. No more red. No more red. No more red. No left foot, right foot again. No more struggle, no more shame, no more pain. We want to see us win. We want the brides again. No more penny again. Bye bye, penny, bye bye. Bye bye, penny, bye bye. We don't vouch for you. And we are tired of the bloodshed, tired of the taxes, tired of proposals and all the excuses, tired of no water, tired of stretching at the lot, tired of the eyebrows rippling. No left foot, right foot again. No more struggle, no more shame, no more pain. We want to see we win, we want the brides again. No more penny again. Bye bye, bye bye, bye bye, bring bye bye. bloodshed, tired of the taxes, of the proposals and all the excuses. Tired of no water, tired of stretching at the lot, tired of the eyebrows rippling. No left foot, right foot, again. No more struggle, no more shame, no more pain. We want to see we win, we want the prize again. No more penny again. Bye bye, penny, bye bye. Bye bye, penny, bye bye. We don't vouch it for you. No more red. 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 No left foot, right foot again. No more struggle, no more shame, no more pain. We want to see the win, we want the brides again. No more penny again. Bye bye, penny, bye bye. Bye bye, penny, bye bye. We don't vouch for you. Bye bye, penny, bye bye. Bye bye, penny, bye bye. We don't vouch for you.
Laid to rest, laid to rest. Laid to rest, laid to rest. It's alleged, it's alleged, it's alleged, it's alleged. Hey! Tell them Kamala say, he and them dead. Petrochain workers say, the party dead, dead, dead. But billions missing from the treasury. Corruption with taxpayers' money. The end is here, security. He and them dead. Hey, tell them Mooney Lal say, he and them dead. Even the 1%ers say, the party dead, dead, dead. They support us mourning and crying. Funeral arrangements they making. The DMO leaving. He and them dead. Condolences to the Balize. SIEP, no more pale pale. The rising sun is ready to govern Trinidad and Tobago for a brighter tomorrow. One, restart the economy, to health sector, immediate victory. Abolish crime, put sports on the front line. Oh, every pipe must have water. 5, roads smooth as 6, provide people with work. UNC and making jokes. Tell them drilling say, he and them dead. Social media say, the party dead, dead, dead. The registered party members in pain. Scarborough to put a spin. Inside sources say, he and them dead. Tell them Arnold say, he and them dead. Police, army and prison say, the party dead, dead, dead. Election night flambeau burning steady. The casket closed and the hearse ready. Read the red eulogy. He and them dead, dead, dead. Tell them Kamala say, he and them dead. Some of the members say, the party dead, dead, dead. When the CARICOM leaders hear what's up, seems like not one of them was in shock. Put them in one big box, B and them dead. Tell them Mooney Lal say, B and them dead. Teachers, doctors and nurses say, the party dead, dead, dead. All the bad investments and fellas make. Investors not coming for the wake. No more ice cream and cake. B and them dead, dead, dead. The Red Party showed no empathy for 18 babies and pipeline families. They so heartless, citizens in distress. The country in a crisis, SOE and still all less. 1, UNC on a mission 2, to correct the school system. 3, end poverty and clean up TNT. 4, speed up the housing process. 5, lower taxes. 6, revamp we energy, bring back the oil refinery. Tell them Kamala say, P and M dead. Petrochain workers say, the party dead, dead, dead. But billions missing from the treasury. Corruption with taxpayers' money. The end is here, security. P and M dead. Hey, tell them Mooney Lal say, P and M dead. Even the 1%ers say, the party dead, dead, dead. They support us mourning and crying. Funeral arrangements they making. The DMO leaving. P and M dead, dead, dead. Tell them drilling say, P and M dead. Social media say, the party dead, dead, dead. The registered party members in pain. Scarborough to put a spin. inside sources say, he and them dead. Tell them and they'll say, he and them dead. Police, army and prison say, the party dead, dead, dead. Election night flambeau burning steady. The casket goes and the hearse ready. Read the red eulogy. He and them dead, dead, dead.
Fire! 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 Fire!
We are back with you. It's In the Village with Uncle Tommy, Professor Wall Street, COPNU, on WZYE 95.9 FM. We come to you every Monday, Tuesday, and Thursday from 7 to 10 p.m. That's every Monday, Tuesday, and Thursday from 7 to 10 p.m. Don't forget, folks, whenever you join us, do your WZYE civic duty, share the live, WZYE 95.9 FM on Facebook. Subscribe, WZYE TV and YouTube. And you can reach us here at 973-868-1444. That's 973-868-1444.
Hold on. Stand by.
Take the call, Tommy.
Okay. Go ahead, Miss Atlanta.
Good evening, Uncle Tom, Wall Street after Studio P.
Good evening.
I deliberately tried to call you when you weren't taking any call because I wanted to get that person that you had on air up. I was deliberately calling, right? How could we have that person on our airtime? On our airtime, I only hope you all got money, you all got paid. That free advertisement and rubbish that was paid. After looking at him in Parliament and on post conference and all kind of thing, we put him on your show. It's the Wall Street. I cannot believe that. I have my TV and phone on Wall Street, bronze and 2 gold. Permanently, I keep on putting that on, hoping that it will be glassed down. I am not seeing Wall Street game courtesy, no office of Jalan Lego. And I have to watch that man. What he has to say is nothing, is null and void. That man has nothing to say. Why are you listening to him and putting him on your show? That is contaminating the show. To me, at least I don't know. That is in my opinion, right? You're making a good butter, and come like if you throw in some kind of, well, I don't know what to say in it. It is not, and I don't believe it's Tommy or Snoopy. This is on Wall Street. Because Wall Street like to still have a love affair with the red juice. I am telling you that. Why do you have to put that man on your show, on our show?
I don't know what to say. What
that is to bring the equilibrium amongst news and current affairs at WZYE 95.9 FM. Nothing wrong with that. Nothing wrong with that, Miss Atlanta. That is to encourage dialogue and expose the vindictiveness of Keith Rowley.
Anyway, I took a little hiatus from the show due to ill health. Only to come and see that I thought it was a PNM. I couldn't believe it was the show, you know. I thought you went back in the day. You all ever people. Anyway, let me go and see it.
Yeah, don't let that bother you.
Professor Wall Street, I was very disappointed at the long discourse you have on your show with him. You're giving me plenty to play.
Well, we go send our bill now. We go email our bill for him. But don't let them think worry you, Miss Atlanta. Don't let them think worry you.
I'm not
Based on
I'm not
dialogue
hearing what you
and
said.
exposing. I say
What you
based
said, I'm
on
not hearing you
dialogue
clearly.
and expose. Based on dialogue
I waiting to
and expose.
I am going to put back on my goal on bronze and we're looking at that over and over and over because I'm getting enough of that. But you see that what you put on there? Has no
Why
cuts.
not? Off now. It's off now. It's off now. It's off now. They can't be 100% disappointed, man. This is the media and news and current affairs must take place.
Mr. Atlanta, listen to us on the air. Thank you.
But I'm not hearing you here neither. I'm not hearing you here neither. But I find Dr. Rowley was on the air long and clear and nice. So I'm trying to be like Dr. Rowley and staying on it. But why didn't chase him out? Why cut him off and let him listen? Like if he will be listening. Anyway.
We thank you
Thanks very much. Thanks very much, Tommy.
Thanks for it.
COP, not Wall Street. You can.
Wall
Mr.
Street.
Atlanta, it was a little harsh there, man. It was a little harsh there, man.
Wall Street. Mr. Atlanta, throw
like
you under the bus.
Wall Street, yeah. Be a guy between the two of them at all. Keep out of that.
She show you under the bus, Wall Street.
Mr. Atlanta, I'm trying my best. You know, Mr. Atlanta. All right, you know what, Tommy? Tommy, wait a say again. Wait a say, Tommy again. Wait a say.
You can't back at every card though.
All right, okay. Yeah, all right. I ain't go back. But folks, I want to go solo here for a minute. Allow me.
Yeah.
Allow me to go solo here for a minute, folks. And what I'm going to do, I'm going to read from, oh God. All right, here we go. Listen to this, folks. I want the Commissioner of Police to charge the former Prime Minister with sedition. Let me repeat that. I want the TTPS of Trinidad and Tobago to charge the Prime Minister with sedition. And here what it is. Here's why. I'm going to read this article for you guys. All right, hold on. Why? I don't want that. Hold on, I don't want that. Here we go. This is, and you know the sad part of this? This is from the Fourth Estate. Recently in TNT, the term sedition was used in the public domain. It subsequently became the subject of much public discussion. Here we will explain the sedition laws as well as clear up any confusion with sedition and treason. We make reference to the Sedition Act number 10 of 1920 and its amendments in 1961, 1969, 1971, and 1976, and the Treason Act number 16 of 1842 and its amendment in 1979. The Seditious Act came through several forms, including publications, example newspapers, as well as through statements. Statements are words spoken, written, or recorded, as well as signs or other visible representation. It is very important that seditious intent be proven to get a conviction. So listen carefully. What does this include? First, seditious intent brings hatred or contempt or excites disaffection against the government. Let me repeat that for you all your PNM people, your PNM sycophants and them, the PNM people who don't use Google, the PNM people who don't know how to fact check nothing. Listen, right? First, seditious intent brings hatred or contempt or excites disaffection against the government, the constitution, parliament, or the justice system. Second, seditious intent is an intention to excite someone to attempt to use unlawful means to alter situations that were presented to them. Third, it can have the intent to raise discontent or disaffection amongst people living in Trinidad and Tobago. Fourth, seditious intent can engender or promote the following two emotions: a feeling of ill will or hostility between one or more sections of the community. B, feelings of ill will towards hostility or contempt for any class of person in TNT that are distinguished by race, color, religion, profession, calling, or employment. Fifth, seditious intent can promote with intent the destruction of identifiable groups through the commission of any of the following: A, killing members of the group; B, deliberately inflicting on a group conditions of life to bring about a physical destruction. Now we see the wide range of seditious intent from raising up emotions to killing persons. However, the following legal provision is critical to note. An act, speech, statement, or publication cannot be deemed seditious by reason if it intends to show the government has misled or mistaken in its measures, or point out errors or defects in the government or constitution. So folks, I want the police, the Trinidad and Tobago police, the TTPS, to charge former Prime Minister Dr. Keith Christopher Rowley, a man who considers himself to be the blackest man in Trinidad and Tobago, his words, not mine, with sedition. Yes, yes, I just read it for you all, straight from the Fourth Estate, you know, right? The Fourth Estate saying that what the Prime Minister did today was a seditious act, and he should be charged forthwith by the Trinidad and Tobago Police Service. I wait to see what will happen. Tommy and COP, I read it for you all.
And I agree with you 100%, because he excited the population.
Correct.
And he was exposing our platform and them outside over there, and telling the world that we do have security, we do have immigration out there, and it alone is abandoned over there, and all you can do what all you want.
Yes.
That is what he was doing.
Yes.
And Professor Walshit,
yeah,
your research so brilliant, eh? After listening to this callous past Prime Minister, that runs through my mind. I said this is the opportunity for Keith Rowley to be charged for sedition.
Yeah. Correct. Charge. Yeah.
And the government had to push that.
Push it.
No love for Keith Rowley. No love for Keith Rowley. Homeland Security, Roger Alexander, you have to push that. You have to listen to Keith Rowley today and see which part sedition charges. The Attorney General have to do his job and identify the sedition charges, just as how they identify Christmas list sedition charges.
Just imagine. Correct. And what he did today is worse than what Christmas list did.
Christmas list sedition charges was based on video. Keith Rowley sedition charges must base on privilege to speak.
Yeah. Yep.
Sad.
You know, it is sad. It is sad because when you listen to the guy, in addition to him lying, right? Lying, he behaved in a seditious way, and he should be called to the carpet.
By exposing our assets.
Let's take this call.
By exposing our vulnerable assets out in the water.
Let's take this call. KFC, welcome.
Yeah, good afternoon, Professor Washington. Real research. This time with the truths and speak truth to power. What Dr. Rolly do there? He wild up, he hold old pair of supporters and them to push hatred against the government. And he exposed we country to the voters to be born as poor.
Yep.
Like given Venezuela inside we're going on in we country. What a start a bomb first or what?
Yep.
Dr. Rolly is a vindictive, wicked man.
Yeah, man.
We do that today. Well, actually, go to lock him up,
Lock him up. Lock him up.
Right. The fact that you can't see if you're going to lock him up in the morning.
Yeah, man. Bless. Bless. Yeah. I'll just talk all back. You see, folks, this thing is serious, you know. And we cannot have this man continuing, right, with this type of behavior. And I want to take it even further, COP and Tommy. I want to believe that no longer can the former Prime Minister leave Trinidad and Tobago and come to the United States to visit his family after today.
I agree.
I want to believe that.
I
agree. Want to believe.
And he will be stopped by every airport now in this country.
Yeah. If you think he lied before and talk about he was on an Interpol list, well, now he actually on the list. He on the list now.
And I am telling this government, Professor Wall Street, to do all the job. I am telling the Attorney General to do your job on this matter, you know. Homeland Security, do your job on this matter. Because we can't over and over allowing Keith Rowley to get away with so much misconduct in public office, hyping up the citizens of this country with fright and depression and panic, and the authorities, they do nothing about that, you know. He was putting scare. He was scaring the citizens of this country by lies. Take the call.
Let's take this call. Let me take this call.
Right.
Mr. Labre, welcome. Mr. Labre, welcome. Mr. Labre.
Hello.
Hi, how are you?
Hello.
Yeah, we're hearing you. Go ahead.
I listen and I'm watching as a viewer.
Yeah.
Good night to Wall Street, COP, and Tommy.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, good night.
I will read the suggestion charges. We, the UNC, is supposed to be strong. Now, they have to enforce that to make sure that these people don't come out and do things like this because he exposed the country. What for? Because he had Maduro's friends and have people supporting that.
Yep.
Right? So we calling Penny weak. Now our Prime Minister has to be strong. She has to stand up against these narco people in the country, like it or not. Of all these other things, but if the reigning government at this time do not put down the foot on all this sort of foolishness, because these guys and them, they talk about the US and then they fly up to the US and get their health check, and then they come out and they kick them again. So, lockdown and listen.
Thank
we
you.
Have to see
Go ahead.
the UNC. Right?
Yeah, man.
You all have a blessed time.
Thank you, Mr. Labre. Thank you. You know, we can't sit down and take this thing this easy, you know, really and truly. But anyway, go ahead, Tommy, take it.
The Foreign Affairs Minister showed no sympathy for Keith Rowley.
None. Zero. Go ahead, Tommy, take the call.
Caller, you live. Caller, you live.
Gentlemen, good night.
Same to you, sir.
I'm an American citizen with citizenship. Tomorrow, for the first time, I go to the State Department, the American Embassy in Port Spain, requesting that Christopher Rowley visa be revoked. He can never enter the United States again. That's the first thing I'm going to do tomorrow morning. Go to the State Department and copy the Port of Spain American Embassy, requesting that Christopher Rowley visa be revoked permanently from the United States. As an American citizen, I think I have that power to request a non-citizen not enter our country who thinks like that about our country.
Thank you.
Good night, gentlemen.
Thank you.
Good night. Folks, some breaking
and,
news.
and if you could get that press conference and send it to Donald Trump website too. Let Donald Trump hear what Keith Rowley saying.
Let's take this call. Mr. Welcome.
Call you live.
Tommy, hold that call. Tommy,
Okay.
hold that call.
Okay, just hold your call, please.
Good night, Professor. COP.
Hold on.
Uncle Tom.
Hold your call for a minute.
Huh?
We hold your call for a minute. There's one person ahead of you. Just hold on for a minute.
Who said that he retired? Right? And what is more disappointing is that this man telling the whole world that we don't have no Coast Guard to guard our installations. That is very disappointing. In addition to that, he was there for 9 years and approximately 4 to 5 months. So he would know that they have nobody to guard the coastline because he's the one that created it with whatever arrangement he had with Maduro. Right? You all remember that, right?
Yeah. Yep.
Yes. He was instrumental in all of this. And the media should have been questioning him about his statement. He's the one that have it like that. So I agree with you.
Not the media, the police.
That he should be charged with sedition.
Thank you. Thank you, Alistair.
Yeah. Yeah. So you all have a good night.
Yeah, man. Thank you. Thank you.
And good night to you,
Go ahead,
Alistair.
Tommy.
Call again.
Go ahead, Tommy. Tommy.
Go ahead, caller.
Good night, Professor Wall. Uncle Tom, COP.
Good night.
Can you hear me?
Yes, we can hear you.
Yeah. If you really watch what's going on, this fella called Keith Rowley is a very evil and a wicked kind of demonic fella.
Correct.
And this fella want to destroy this country because he can't get away and time gone through. And he will do anything to destroy the country. And he talking about grandchildren. And he take and they say, hey, they're supposed to ban he from America. Ban him. Let him go Venezuela and see about himself.
Correct.
Because he's a very evil. He's proven he's an evil fella. And if you see, you don't want the bitterness in the man. If that man had a gun or something, he might have shoot people, you know. The man bitter. The man rich and bitter. They're supposed to lock you up. He's not a prime minister. Me really what they hear, you know. I see you doing the play, he listen to me. He is a wicked, evil kind of demonic fella. And that is how I see. Have a good night, fella.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you. Folks, let's go to this quick. Folks, breaking news. And let me tell you all something. You see, this is why you cannot allow these type of things to sit on and fester. And here is why. You cannot allow it. Listen to this. This is breaking news. Prime Minister Kamala Prasad Visesa responds to former Prime Minister Keith Rowley. You all understand now? You all understand why certain things you cannot let sit down and think, I don't want to answer Mr. Atlanta. I was going to ask Mr. Atlanta, I was going to make a joke, but I decided not to make that kind of joke. Mr. Atlanta, the Prime Minister responds to Dr. Rowley. So we are 100% correct to make sure we highlight the lies of the former Prime Minister. Here's the breaking news, folks. Prime Minister Kamala Prasad Visesa responds to former Prime Minister Keith Rowley. Today's presser by Rowley was nothing to be concerned about. As a citizen, he has a democratic right to express his opinion. However, the facts remain. 1. Rowley, while entranced with former Ambassador Bond, signed an updated SOFA last year, which requires TNT to cooperate with the U.S. military in their training exercise in the region. That is number 1. So, you know what? Maybe the Prime Minister should be silent on this too, Miss Atlanta. Maybe she should be silent too. 2. The U.S. has never requested the use of our territory to launch any attack against the people of Venezuela. If anybody should know, the current Prime Minister of Trinidad and Tobago should know that. 3. Trinidad and Tobago territory will not be used to launch any attack against the people of Venezuela. Let me repeat that. Mr. Atlanta, I hope you're listening. Trinidad and Tobago territory will not be used to launch any attacks against the people of Venezuela. 4, and folks, I'm reading the press release. This is the Prime Minister of Trinidad and Tobago. 4, Trinidad and Tobago is a sovereign state and does not blindly follow the U.S. or any bloc such as CARICOM. Let me say hello to Ralph Gonzalez, the Prime Minister of St. Vincent. Let me repeat that. Trinidad and Tobago is a sovereign state and does not blindly follow the U.S. or any bloc such as CARICOM. 5, our foreign policy is Trinidad and Tobago first. As Lord Palmerston said, we have no eternal allies and we have no perpetual enemies. Our interests are eternal and perpetual, and those interests, it is our duty to follow. 6, Trinidad and Tobago have suffered tremendously under the weight of drug and gun trafficking. My government will not shy away from supporting international partners who are committed to confronting this plague head-on. 7, Trinidad and Tobago will not participate in any act that will bring harm to the Venezuelan people. We continue to have peaceful relations with the people of Venezuela. 8. 9, the Trinidad and Tobago government support the selection of leaders through free and fair democratic election. And 10, and not least, Trinidad and Tobago citizens and infrastructure are not at risk, as we are not participant in any aggression against the people of Venezuela. That is the press release by the Prime Minister of Trinidad and Tobago, Kamala Prasad Visesa. Yeah? So hold on. So COP and Tommy, what I want Miss Atlanta to do for me, please, send an email to Prime Minister Kamala Prasad Visesa and tell her she don't need to respond to them kind of thing what Rowley talking about. COP and Tommy, can you all see Tommy? Next time it's Atlanta, call over there. Over there. COP does say. Next time she call over there, Tommy, tell she to please send an email or a fax or a WhatsApp or a text to the Prime Minister of Trinidad and Tobago telling her she's not supposed to talk about that thing with Rowley today. You understand? Tommy, can you do that for me, please?
Will do.
Next time she calls, yeah.
Leave Miss Atlanta alone now. It's not now Miss Atlanta interfere with you, Professor Wall Street. It's not now. You is the one that allow it. You allow it for months now. So take, take it.
But COP, I want to talk to Miss Atlanta daughter. Miss Atlanta daughter, please take back away that phone from Miss Atlanta.
Well, I agree with that.
She take away the phone for quite a while, you know. And she just give Miss Atlanta back the phone. And you see what happened? So please, Miss Atlanta daughter, please seize that phone from your mother, please.
I support your show in that video. In news and current affairs, it had nothing to do with showing a wicked man. It's exposing the vindictiveness of him, and he face hard was a show on WZYE.
Yeah.
But I support the Prime Minister and Sabaka. When she mentioned Keith Rowley entitled to speak. Yes, he entitled to speak. But if it is freedom of speech, it had the definition of those charges on them. The police had to take action.
Yep.
And the government had to take action.
Yep.
If his speech, it had the definition of sedition charges as what constituted the law.
Yeah.
You all have to take responsibility. And if only find the charges, charge Keith Rowley. Keith Rowley, you know, difference than over 500 people get charged for sedition charges in the past 25 years. Keith Rowley, you know, difference.
Yeah, and I am calling. At least Tommy and COP, the police should call former Prime Minister in for questioning. Call him in.
Professor Wall Street and citizens of Trinidad and Tobago. Keith Rowley hold a press conference today.
Yeah.
And telling the media and the population that our badge outside, our badge outside there.
Yeah, unprotected.
That sit unprotected and vulnerable.
Yeah.
If it have any destruction over there, we will not have current. Even the bulb that we own right here, we wouldn't have that bulb. What message he was given to Venezuelan? Venezuelan don't even kidnapping fishermen outside there and carrying them and beating them up and things.
Yeah.
What message he was given to the Venezuelan and them and a unprotected badge? What he was telling them?
Let's take this call.
Go ahead, take the call.
Caller, you live.
Oh, good night.
Go ahead, Maria.
Yes, good night.
Good night.
Night, Maria.
Sure. One thing, yeah, some messed up, an old man strategy works sometimes. Now remember, elections coming up. So diversion, career keys plan. Because that is something, some investigation. And that could impact on so why not distract the country so far and other irrelevant things? We know it's important. But I think it's a distraction strategy. Any even power we will hear, we remove Columbus ship and that the patient can load for energy. I can but times ahead, all kind of things, look at Columbus. Unless you master the instruction of the gentleman, he's very good at it.
Yep. Thank you, Maria.
Yeah, let me go to the chat. Let me read some. Let me go to the chat.
Caribbean Soul.
Yeah, Caribbean Soul said the TTPS is questionable. Up to now, they haven't held the lady who made the shot against Kamala with sending Venezuelan assassination, but we have seen David Lee being held. Hold on. George Ramdeen say Rowley is a traitor. Monica Ramke soon say Rowley inciting to start the war. If he playing draft, but he will get half for not eating.
He played Chicky better.
Volsang says Susan, not me, I staying here. Two man, I think this is the first time two man here, you know. Two man, where you joining us from? She ain't sharing her hideout with none of you. When the bombs start falling, make a mock at thin. Two man, I know you're saying that two man. Where you saying that two man? Tell me. Tommy Mohammed says, look, we don't need to hear Mr. Rowley right about now. Anthony Ford with he says that's inciting violence is also a charge too. Yeah, they need to go and take Dr. Rowley in for questioning. They need to question him. Maybe he has information that can help the police. Maybe information came across his desk regarding something Venezuela go do, right? To our natural gas. Maybe inquiring minds want to know. Yeah.
He was telling them we're vulnerable and we have no security out there.
Yep.
He was telling them that we have no security guarding them platforms and them. He was telling them that.
Yep. Rajendra Maharaj said the Honorable KP don't have time to study the dead King Liar. No. She had to study that. Let me take this call. Beulah, welcome. Beulah.
Uncle Tommy, the Wall Street, Mr. COP.
Good night.
I agree with what you guys said there. Rowley should be held accountable and charged.
Yeah, he should be charged.
He's supposed to be charged. And I like the comment that you just read there, the woman who, tried to instigate with Kamala and she home.
Yeah.
This come in the Facebook Live and talk about that, and that was shared so many hundred times.
Yep.
That woman, they didn't arrest that woman.
No, they didn't arrest her.
They didn't find she arrested.
No, they didn't find she.
This Mr. Alexander with his big self. He had to get work here and get cracked in the work, not the other thing, not the lie. But Mr. Alexander, you're lapsing, you know.
Now you working.
I ain't gonna say nothing, you know. Since this woman made this threat against Kamala, now Rowley coming and talking. You know what Rowley doing there in a technical way? It don't take a rocket scientist to figure it out. What Rowley doing there in a technical way, you have to read between the lines, is war he incited.
Sedition.
That is what he do not like how we have a new government with this anti-cams and her government doing the job and the working, and he do not like Penny. So what do we in old age, right? And he have all the millions. That man is in war. I didn't listen it yet. I didn't hear that man talk yet. I had to listen him after I done listen earlier and read between the lines. But from what I gather here in your program, that man is inciting a war. And that man is instilling fear in people and trying to beg, and the foolish PNM mites go take that and run with it.
Correct. Mm-hmm.
They're not wise enough, just like how we tell them it's the code of the Costa Nostra.
Yep.
It's a mafia and it's code of the Costa Nostra. And all of them laugh. All of them clap. Yeah.
But what I want to ask before I go, Mr. Wall Street and COP, the media didn't ask him technical questions too of what he was saying. That is what I want to know. Because they know they're always on anti-cams and her ministers. They didn't go after Rowley like wolves and ask him all the questions that the country need to hear and the country wanted to ask to the media, Guardian, news reporters, and the Express, and the Newsday, and all of them. Didn't ask him the relevant questions. How a man like that, and I hear him saying Dr. Rowley, that man ain't no doctor, that man become a normal citizen, that man is Mr. Rowley. He has no part in anything in politics again, and according to what COP say, strip him off his passport book and everything that he have for America. He cannot go back America.
Correct is right. Yep.
Right?
Yep.
He cannot go back there. You cannot condemn what you want to run to for shelter. You understand? You cannot back talk my president in America, Trump and all of that. I feel you could get away with it. You're fast and out of place, Mr. Rowley. Yep. Know your place because all your family living. Why they don't go Venezuela? Why they don't have a life in Venezuela or any one of those Spanish-speaking country or one of those Caribbean country? What they go to America for? And then you go to America, strip you of everything. And I hope Mrs. Kamala Prasad and the Attorney General, they already this man cannot come and hold press conference and press briefing and thing like that. That man gone, that man have no right. And in spite of how pen he is, right? Don't mind how she is. He want to put down his own political leader of the opposition. That man is so disrespectful, so evil, so wicked. And people need to take this forward. This man cannot go back to the States. They have to put it on Donald Trump's page, and Donald Trump's son page, and Ted Cruz's page. All of them senators who Donald Trump, Ted Cruz, them don't make joke. Right? This man can't go unpunished. And Miss Kamala Prasad says, all you need to wake up a little bit. All you have to read between the lines. So if for 5 years, all in government, 5 years he coming, he going to hold a press conference. And it's still fearing people while trying to fix the country from how that man break up the country and mash up the country. All you need to draw the line with that man and put that man in the place, arrest that man for sedition.
Correct. Yep.
This ain't no joke, according to what Mr. Wall Street said. This ain't no joke. This is serious thing.
Serious business.
This is serious business.
Yeah.
Okay, Mr. Wall Street, I'm listening on.
Thank you, Beulah. Thank you.
I have a call on hold. I have a call. Miss Atlanta, call back.
Go ahead.
Well,
I have to call back. I listened and I was listening nicely.
No, I'm saying you called back. You called, so talk. Talk, Miss Atlanta.
Yes, I know, Uncle Tommy, you are not in this, but Wall Street. Why are you bringing up this petition thing with Dr. Rowley? Why are you giving him time? Abu Bakr was there. He died. He died waiting for years. With that same sedition acting, that is a waste of time. The people don't have to listen to him and just ignore him. Just ignore. You're giving him, making him feel he's important, and you have to go and put him where, to spend what money, to go where, to carry him where, to say what. If the man wants to talk and people foolish enough to listen to him, and you want to be feared and you want to be frightened, we are above that. Let the people clear their mind. You hear the Prime Minister saying anything or any sensible person communicating with that man? You have to clear your head, Wall Street, before the truth is put into your brain, into your mind. You have to clear your head. Do not tell people he doing this and he doing that. He has goat to see about in Tobago farm. The last thing I heard, he was developing and seeing about his goats. He has to return there. If you all invite him and make him feel like he's important, and we have to put him do this about, don't let him feel so important. I told you, Wall Street, he's none and void. And you bringing in all those things to me anyways, to me, makes no sense. I'm not listening to that man. I'm not listening to anybody saying anything about him. Period. If you want to spew and have his people, fine. And they want to deal with him, fine. Not me. And I think not the sensible people. Right? Let him talk. Let him do what he wants to do. He has his go to mind, you know. Try and remember that. He has to be a go. Right? He's not like all the justice, doing nothing.
Okay, Mr. Tanzan.
Anyway, Wall Street.
Thank you.
Yes, Tom. Yes, Uncle Tommy.
Thank you. Thank you, Mr. Atlanta.
You're welcome.
Thank you so much.
Mr.
Folks,
Atlanta, she won't know that.
Yes, Sean. There we go again. Holy cause. Folks, breaking news from AZP News. Kamala supports talks between Trump and Maduro. Prime Minister Kamala's successor is supportive of possible talks between U.S. President Donald Trump and his Venezuelan counterpart Nicolas Maduro. On Sunday, Trump suggested that future talks with Maduro could be possible, even as a regional U.S. military buildup has heightened tensions between the two countries. Trump spoke to reporters in Florida after Washington escalated its pressure on Caracas by announcing plans to designate as a terrorist group a cartel it claims is run by Maduro. We may be... Oh, all right, hold on. All right. We may be having some discussions with Maduro, and we'll see how it turns out, Trump said. They would like to talk. Press for more details, he added. Venezuela would like to talk. What does it mean? You tell me. I don't know. I talk to anybody. Well, you see how Prime Minister Kamala Persad-Bissessar is proven to be 100% correct in the decisions that she has made? Well, you see?
Good leadership. Good leadership.
A pale bearer of national transformation. Honorable Prime Minister Kamala Persad-Bissessar. Let me repeat that. A pale bearer of national transformation. Prime Minister Kamala Persad-Bissessar. All you know, I don't throw around them things like that. On Monday, Persad-Bissessar is supportive of the U.S. campaign against narco-terrorism in the Caribbean, told AZP News via WhatsApp that dialogue remains the best path to resolving regional crisis. Carry come. Are you listening? Ralph Treehouse Gonzalez, you listening? Huh? Ralph 3HDC Houses Gonzalez, you listening? I hope you're listening. The best way to solve problem is through dialogue. There are many pressing problems that require intervention, she said. There's the problem with narco trafficking, drug running, and human trafficking. There's the problem of elections not being free and fair. There's the problem of dangerous gangs wreaking havoc in other countries. There's the problem of humanitarian crisis where millions flee oppressive regime. Dialogue is always the best option when one comes to the table with honesty, transparency, and not continuous defense or denial of wrongdoing. I support both dialogue and direct action, she added. That is from the Honorable Prime Minister, Kamala Persad-Bissessar. Yeah? Tommy, who you just had on the line there again? I forget. What is the person? Who was that again? Tommy.
Yes.
Who's the person you had on the line just now? I forget who it was.
You forget.
Yeah.
I'm having problems remembering too.
Who's that? That was Miss Atlanta.
Oh.
Oh gosh. Oh gosh.
Yes, you're welcome.
Good night to you, Miss Atlanta. Everybody just make a joke.
Yeah, man. Good
Mr.
night.
Wall Street. I'm making a disappearance. What could come on? I'm missing report. It have two. The general missing. You remember the general?
Nah.
Who come me on your program someday and say, I is a soldier, the next man is a soldier, the woman is a soldier. Christmas coming, she not sign soldiers. She wear all my thing at a tribute call with she and the Honorable Prime Minister, she colleague with Van Damme with all of them. She posted to them.
KFC, hold on.
Yeah.
We are the top of the hour. Let me take the top of the hour and you'll call me back. All right? We are the top of the hour.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. Bless. Yeah. Yeah. So to me, I'm surprised at you,
Professor Wall Street.
Yeah.
Professor Wall Street.
Yeah.
When we putting up Keith Rowley, Keith Rowley, it have a video with him in our boots and he farming clothes.
Yeah.
Let me pop that picture and don't put Keith Rowley at WZYE in time, transparent.
Okay.
We want to up any guard clothes.
All right. Yeah. So folks, we're gonna take that break. It's In the Village with Uncle Tommy, Professor Wall Street, COPNU, and WZYE 95.9 FM. When we come back, birds of a feather lies together. Don't forget, share the live, WZYE 95.9 FM on Facebook. Subscribe. WZYE TV on YouTube. And folks, just remember, it's easy if you subscribe to WZYE TV on YouTube. So whenever we go live, you will get the message straight to your inbox. So you don't have to depend on me sending out, information to you. All right. And as well as all the other content that we post on WZYE TV, you will get all those splendiferous, tremendous, marvelous content. Stick on stage.
Press the notification. Press the notification bell too.
Correct is right. Yeah, man. We'll be right back.
In the Village with Uncle Tommy and Professor Wall Street. Mr. C.O.P.
Hey, this is Lady Gaga.
Hey, it's Taylor Swift.
You're live in the mix with the one and only.
Hey, this is Justin Timberlake, and this is
In the Village.
Yo, what's going on? This is WZYE.
Hi, this is Rihanna.
Hey, what's up? This is Ludacris.
What's up, y'all? This is Nicki Minaj.
You're rocking with the best. It's In the Village. In the Village with Uncle Tommy and Professor Wall Street. Mr. C.O.P. You're listening to WZYE 95.9 FM. You are listening to WZYE 95.9 FM. The most influential name in Caribbean radio in the tri-state area. Broadcasting from East Orange, New Jersey. The most influential name in Caribbean radio. WZYE 95.9 FM.
Welcome to WZYE TV 95.9 FM. We come to you every Monday, Tuesday, and Thursday from 7 to 10 p.m. And on Sunday from 1 to 4 p.m. on Let's Talk Politics. Like, share and subscribe to keep up to date with reality affecting your life. And as we always say, we bring the truth, the whole truth and nothing but the truth.
You're tuned to WZYE, the heartbeat of unfiltered truth. We're more than a station, we're a movement, grounded in facts, driven by integrity, committed to progress. We don't chase headlines, we create them. Decoding politics and current affairs to question power, not cozy up to it. From Laventille to Scarborough, whether you're in your living room or your commute, this is where perspectives collide, divides dissolve, and tomorrow's conversations start today. WZYE, we originate, not imitate.
Trinidad and Tobago, champion. Trinidad and Tobago, champion. Yeah. Sunrise over love to concrete and steel. Dusty track where young dreams start to heal. Mama said, child, your feet got a story to tell. Not about dollars and cents, but where champions dwell. He train in the rain on the hillside so steep, while others slept sound, while the cities are beat. They call him Wall Street, yeah, a name full of grace, but his currency speed and he set the whole pace. Mr. Wall Street running free, run free. 2 gold, Johnny, 1 bronze for me. Shining Mexico's mountain thin air so high. He touched the sky for Trinidad. Love until sun, with fire in his stride. Made the whole nation stand up with pride. Mexico City, altitude biting the lungs. Some stumble heavy, felt like thin air stung. But Wall Street, he breathed it like Trini sunshine. Hear the starting gun crack, that moment was his time. First race, pure lightning, left rivals in smoke. Gold medal gleaming, broke the altitude yoke. Second race, pure fire, heart of a lion. Another gold shining, Trinidad's bright beacon. The crowd roared soca, from the stands to the sky. Wild out as just whispered, how did he fly? Mr. Wall Street running free, run free. 2 gold shining, 1 bronze for me. Mexico's mountain thin air so high. He touched the sky for Trinidad. Love until sun, with fire in his stride. Made the whole nation stand up with pride. Third race legs heavy, oxygen thin, but love until spirit burn deep from within. He dug to the roots where the strong trees grow, where the steel pan rhythms make the tough hearts glow. Bronze on his chest, yeah, hard-earned and true. Proof that the fighter in him always pull through. Not just the goals, but the grit in the fight, shining like stars in a Mexican night. From the yards of the town to the world's highest stage, he wrote history's page, turning doubt to amaze. Jah guide his feet on a red Mexican clay. Carry the red, black and white every single day. No Wall Street Tower, no ticker tape sound, just the roar of his people on familiar ground. Love until raised him to struggle the song, gave him the strength to prove the world wrong. Mr. Wall Street running free, run free, bread. 2 gold shining, 1 bronze for me. Mexico's mountain thin air so high. He touched the sky for Trinidad. Love until sun, with fire in his stride. Heard the whole nation stand up with pride. Stand up. Yeah, love until breeze on his champion's face. Mexico dust on his running shoes, keeping pace. 2 golds glow, 1 bronze gleams low. Mr. Wall Street's where the real riches grow. Not in the towers, but the track and the heart. Trinidad and Tobago from the very start. One love, one life, run on. Trinidad and Tobago, champion. Trinidad and Tobago, champion.
In the Village with Uncle Tommy and Professor Wall Street. Mr. C.O.P.
Hey, this is Lady Gaga.
Hey, it's Taylor Swift.
You're live in the mix with the one and only.
Hey, this is Justin Timberlake, and this is
In the Village.
Yo, what's going on? This is WZYE.
Hi, this is Rihanna.
Hey, what's up? This is Ludacris.
What's up, y'all? This is Nicki Minaj.
You're rocking with the best. It's In the Village. In the Village with Uncle Tommy and Professor Wall Street. Mr. C.O.P. Fire! 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 Fire!
And of course, we are back with you. It's In the Village with Uncle Tommy, Professor Wall Street, COP, and you on WZYE 95.9 FM. We come to you every Monday, Tuesday, and Thursday from 7 to 10 p.m. That's every Monday, Tuesday, and Thursday from 7 to 10 p.m. Don't forget, folks, whenever you join us, do your WZYE Civic Duty, share the live, WZYE 95.9 FM on Facebook. Subscribe, WZYE TV on YouTube. And you can reach us here at 973-868-1444. That's 973-868-1444.
Also at 973-609-6509. That's 973-609-6509. And don't forget, as soon as you come in, as the professor asked, please share the live. Thank you.
And folks, as you said, you know, we always say, yeah, we originate, we don't imitate. Yes, we have 2 lives running. One is a vertical live, one is a horizontal live. You could decide which one you want to view. However, all the comments that you make on those two separate lives, come right in here to WZYE Central, and we can see all your comments, okay? But folks, I want you all to listen to this, right? This is the double R, Ralph and Rory, birds of a feather lies together. Take a listen to this, right? Take a listen to this.
While we are working for all, the NDP is interested in working only for themselves, their passport sellers, their Chinese companies, and now some companies and individuals in Trinidad associated with the UNC.
Oh, you hear that? All of a sudden, Ralph Treehouse Gonzalez, bringing the UNC into the problem that he's having in St. Vincent. Because he get 3 houses, his family get 3 houses. And Ralph upset. Ralph Treehouse Gonzalez upset that he get exposed. He get exposed. Yesterday
was labor, today's labor, so we say labor. Yesterday was labor, today's labor, so them come on. Today, I received the intelligence that members of the United National Congress of Trinidad and Tobago.
Listen to what he's saying, folks. Listen to these accusations. He received the intelligence. I wonder who gave him the intelligence, boy.
Good question.
I wonder who gave him that intelligence, Tommy and COP.
I can make a guess.
Oh, you could guess?
I feel it's either Keith Rowley or Penny.
Oh, okay. Okay.
And I'm speaking as a citizen of this country.
Yeah, the man say he received the intelligence. Let me repeat that for you. Listen to what the man saying, and this is not artificial intelligence, folks. This is the man talking, Listen.
Of the United National Congress of Trinidad and Tobago, which has formed the government.
Hold on.
Today, I received the intelligence that members of the United National Congress of Trinidad and Tobago, which has formed the government. The UNC, I'm not saying the Prime Minister of Trinidad has anything to do with this.
Look, COP and Tommy, what kind of googly gawk is this, boy?
If you're talking about the United National Congress, you're talking about the Prime Minister?
Yeah, boy. I think them 3 houses have some effect on that fella,
He backpedaling.
He must be backpedaling. All of a sudden, you talking about the UNC, but you're not talking about the Honorable Prime Minister Kamala Persad-Bissessar. Who is the leader of the UNC?
He's seen the demise of his political career because St. Vincent people and them say the yellow is the code. Everybody in St. Vincent say the yellow is the code.
Yeah.
That's the demise he's seeing there.
They had to say too, when NDP wins, everybody wins.
He's seen the demise of his political career. You should have never interfered. You attack Kamala and saying, what? She's not state social material?
Yeah.
She's not state social material? Well, she's the Prime Minister of the Republic of Trinidad and Tobago, representing 1.4 million people. You representing her.
Yeah, let me continue to listen to him. Listen to him spew his garbology.
But I got the intelligence today that UNC operatives supported by UNC businessmen in Trinidad, supported by the UNC communication specialists in the United States will be coming to St. Vincent and the Grenadines between tomorrow and Monday and intend to remain here for the period from now until the election. And the reason why they're coming, they say there's a mountain, an obstacle named Ralph. They have to move this mountain. You know why they have to move this mountain? Because the NDP has promised them to sell them the land in Tongue, where the port moved from, and to sell them the land at Arnesville in sweetheart deals. Let them come, and this man will shake their mountain.
Birds
You
of a
realize
feather.
nobody here clap and thing? You realize nobody here clap and thing, Professor Wall Street?
Correct is right.
Because everybody could say the yellow in St. Vincent. Nobody would want to hear Ralph Gonzalez.
Yep.
I hear one person say never. And that is one of the minimum wage worker in St. Vincent that supported Ralph Gonzalez. You realize he was only turning the face, so? You just know when politicians lying, you know?
Yeah.
You just know when politicians spreading propaganda, you know? That wasn't just turning the face, just so. That was shame. That was shame. Trying to turn away the shame from his wife and his children and them.
Yeah.
But
Let me take this call. Let's take this call, COP. Let's take this call. Caller, welcome. Where are you calling us from? Caller. You calling us from, caller?
Yes, from Miami, Professor. Good night.
Who's that? What's your name? What's your name?
To you and Uncle Tommy and COP.
Yes.
Yeah. I had a call in and I couldn't agree with you more concerning, I don't know even how he got doctor in front of his name. But you are right, because, most of them, I talk in the so-called who is who. They don't go to New York and Atlanta and California. You know where they come and hang out. In my hometown.
Yeah.
I see them, that I went to a mall, they come probably every other weekend. Here's where they spend their money. Some of them have homes and everything.
Yeah.
But what this man did today, he needs to be locked up.
Correct.
I listened to one of your callers from Atlanta. I don't know what he is thinking. But if he thinks that this president, Donald Trump, is Obama or Biden or Clinton, they got something coming for them.
Yep.
He is making jokes. This man, I believe, has family live, and I believe some of them live in Miami. And for what he did today, that is nothing short of sedition.
Correct.
He has gotten away with too much. I know you lived there very, very long. I probably lived there a couple of years longer than you. And all we want to do is to see our country go in the right direction.
Correct.
Our people, our family who live there. And I mean, it's terrible. It's terrible. Most of the trend that I listen to, they should go by Israel, including that one who spoke today. So I just want to call and support you with that proposition that you made, that the cops should be at his door tonight.
Yep.
Tonight, I think he lives somewhere in the West. And there's quite a few other things that I'll tell you about him one of these days,
Yeah.
But I support you 100%. And I'm hoping by tomorrow morning, I see what you call it in Trinidad, silver bracelets and blue lights somewhere in the Morins or wherever he is. And I thank you. and I enjoy listening to your program.
Caller, what's
Thank
your
you
name?
very much.
What's your name, caller? Caller.
Yeah, Lenny.
Lenny, thank you, Lenny. Thank you very much.
Yeah.
Good night to you, Lenny.
Yeah. So
Thanks,
folks,
Lenny.
there you have it. A new caller, Lenny, from Florida. You know, Lenny, thank you. Tell a friend to tell a friend. You know, I wonder if you live close to Mr. Florida. Well, you know, Mr. Florida already get the pseudo name Mr. Florida, so we gotta find something else for Lenny. Yes, so folks, I think we may have missed something that's very important, COP and Uncle Tommy, right? And somehow the PNM want to take hold on. The PNM want to take responsibility for this, right? But of course, we cannot forget, folks. We cannot forget this.
That the PNM has found itself in, as the gentleman would have said rightly. Dr. Eric Williams, many years ago, said that every single member of the PNM is a propagandist of the PNM. And one of the first things I will do as your new chairman is to ensure that the propagandists of the PNM must be deployed on every nook and every cranny of this country, and we will chase them away on social media, and that the gospel of the PNM must be known to every single citizen of this country.
So folks, with that in mind, I want you all to take a listen to this. Thanks to our pale bearer of transformation, Prime Minister Kamala Persad-Bissessar, the U.S. removed tariffs on key TNT agricultural exports. Let me repeat that for you guys. Thanks to our pale bearer of transformation, Prime Minister Kamala Persad-Bissessar, the U.S. removed tariffs on key TNT agricultural exports. And the PNM upset and saying that it's because of them that's why that happened. Really? Ethiopian Tommy, what are they talking about?
And them cussing the Americans.
And they're cussing the Americans.
Yeah. And Vanessa James got some nerve talking about
God. Go ahead.
Talking about how it's ineffective unless they look into. I'm trying to remember. I'm trying to say the exact thing that he said.
I don't know. Sometimes I just worry about what type of juice Vanessa James that you drinking. If it's red.
Yeah, he drinking sorrel.
You know what that's going to do to Trinidad and Tobago farmers and them?
That's a very positive thing, man.
Very positive.
You see, when a farmer in Trinidad say he lost 500,000 in flooding, that he planted tomatoes and he lost 500,000. Half of that money is big for them same chemicals and them because the chemicals were so expensive.
Correct.
Half of that money. Because tomatoes plant is $1.
But we talking about export mostly here, you know. We talking about
export, but the fact remains it will benefit the farmers them over here.
Forex. We're gonna bring more Forex into the country by not having to pay that 15%
tariff.
Yep.
Now listen to this, folks. Anytime you talk about tariffs, don't let nobody tell you any kind of dotish talk about that doesn't matter to you. Anytime there's a tariff, the consumers suffer. Any kind of tariff, it is passed on to the consumer and you suffer. If they are removing tariff, that means to say you're going to benefit. It's simple, very straightforward, you know. Yeah, very straightforward.
The Americans, they move one tariff when the PNM was in office.
Under the former Prime Minister.
They started to remove tariffs under Kamala Persad-Bissessar, but they want the credit for that.
Correct.
They want the credit for that.
They want the credit for that. They want the credit. But let me say welcome to Matilda Rhodes, Tony Barici, She Chubb, George Ramdeen, Trinidad Margot, Carwin Ford, Vidya Munusa, Wendell Seal, Virginia Maharaj. Mr. Special welcome to all of you guys. Welcome to WZYE 95.9. I know some of you are in the chat, and I know some of you may not be new here. But folks, I want you all to listen to this. Listen now, boy. The amount of positive things that had happened in the past 6 months. Can anybody tell me?
7 months. 7 months.
7 months. Can anybody tell me if we used to get this much positivity out of Trinidad and Tobago in the last 9.5 years?
I can tell you negative. I can tell you negative. We face the most set of problems in this country under Keith Rowley and for the past 10 years, Professor Wall Street. And this is not somebody from Barbados or Jamaica or St. Vincent telling you that. I am a citizen of this country, and I witness the deplorable representation under the PNM. What we seen today, what we seen in this country here today, under the 8 months under Kamala Prasad Bisesa, I give she applaud for that, babe. I give she applaud. She touched me there with that.
Yeah, correct. But let me say this. Esmoot says Trump needs to cancel Rowley and his family U.S. visa and citizenship acquired and deport them off to the U.S. territories. Now, I want to believe that what the former prime minister did today is put his family in harm's way. I want to believe that's what he did, right? Is put his family in harm's way. And listen, maybe he knows something that we don't know. But I want you all to listen to this. Listen to this. Listen to this.
Of Transformation Prime Minister Kamala Prasad Bisesa.
Hold on, let's start from the beginning.
Thanks to our palebearer of Transformation Prime Minister Kamala Prasad Bisesa, the U.S. removes tariffs on key TNT agricultural exports. Trinidad and Tobago's exports of anhydrous ammonia, urea, and urea ammonium nitrate will again enter the United States duty-free after President Donald Trump signed an executive order on November 14th modifying the scope of reciprocal...
COP and Tommy, who was the Prime Minister of Trinidad on November the 14th?
Honorable Prasad Bisesa.
So, when Trump signed this, he signed it back in before April the 28th?
Negative.
So, who this happened because of?
KPB.
Okay. All right, just checking. You know, because sometimes the side from Chumaka can a little too slow. But let's continue.
Tariffs introduced earlier this year. The Ministry of Foreign and CARICOM Affairs said the decision reverses a move made in April when the products were removed from Annex 2 of Executive Order 14257 and subjected to a 15% tariff.
Wait now. Under the previous government, it was subjected to a 15% tariff, and the president signed a new order removing that 15% tariff. So, Honorable Kamala Prasad Bisesa have done well.
Absolutely.
No, it's Keith Rowley and it's not Penny. It's not Penny. You sure?
No, it's 5 cents. Let's continue to listen.
The new measure takes effect for goods entering the U.S. from 12:01 a.m. on November 13th. According.
But wait now, it take effect already?
Immediately.
Well, listen now, boy.
To the White House, the order was issued after updated assessments on trade negotiations, domestic demand, and domestic production capacity. It said certain agricultural products will no longer fall under the reciprocal tariff regime that the United States introduced in April as response to what it described as national security and economic risks linked to persistent U.S. trade deficits. Trinidad and Tobago exported roughly $3 billion TNT in ammonia and urea products.
What, Tommy? Wait, $3 billion
with a B.
With a B 15% of that, way.
That's a lot of money.
Way.
A lot of US.
3 billion. 15% of that. Folks, serious business. Serious business. And all they want to ask, where Kamala? And you hear it for Kamala hiding? No, she not hiding. She working. Not like you with your lazy self. She working. As a matter of fact, she working more than you ever work. And I could talk about that.
And if she hiding, she have a right to hide.
She doing plenty work.
After listening to Keith Rowley today and exciting the population of Venezuela, she have a right. She have a right to hide.
Yeah. Let's continue to listen.
To the United States in 2024 under tariff codes 2814.10.00, 3102.10.00, and 310.2.80.00. The ministry said the return to zero tariffs is expected to remove the added cost burden exporters faced since April. The update follows several months of engagement between Trinidad and Tobago and senior U.S. officials. In August, local officials met representatives of the United States Trade Representative's Office and the U.S. Department of Commerce. In September, Prime Minister Kamala Persad-Bissessar and senior government officials visited Washington for discussions with U.S. Secretary of State Marco Rubio, where Trinidad and Tobago's energy and food security role was raised. Minister of Foreign and CARICOM Affairs Sean Sobers said the tariff removal is expected to ease the impact of the earlier increases. He said the government will continue discussions with the United States to secure further tariff relief and expand market access for energy and non-energy exports. Never forget, when UNC wins, everybody wins.
Want to hear that?
Yep.
You hear that? Yeah.
Never forget. Never forget.
Never forget. Let me go to the chat here. See what people are saying in the chat. Alistair says, I believe that Rowley family is not in the US. He moved them from there. Okay. All right. Go ahead, Tommy. Take it from.
KFC. Let's see. Yeah, KFC, go ahead. KFC, you're live.
Yeah, hello, good night.
Good night, sir.
Mr. Worship.
Yeah, man.
I was talking there. I get trying to put me in the doghouse.
KFC. Wait. Tommy, stop KFC. Stop KFC. KFC, you have to listen.
Hello?
You have to listen, eh? Tommy, is he hearing me? Tommy, is he hearing me?
I want to talk my mind, boy. I want to see what's going on, boy. I see that I run around and I joke. You think by Mr. Worship, boy. Because the shaman come on the radio station and say, we saw that boy in the course. She not answer and she forced the time and call. And I kind of joke. You think, but she will have my situation. I talk to she.
KFC.
And you know the Prime Minister, I see she.
Tell KFC.
I think that past me got my okay, and I think Mr. Worship. What can I talk to things that with them by they play with my talent, my fight and try and get for tomato and the piano going to belly the piano and costing the piano and now for me to find out to see what going my little thing now. That's a joke, you think, and this and that and hold on and this and I call long I hold on by. I want to die up to next time, my bless you.
Yeah, man. Tommy.
Yeah.
You see that kind of thing where KFC coming with? That's unacceptable. We have to go to the top of the hour. On the top of the hour. We do that anybody it is. So that kind of thing what KFC coming with is unacceptable. All right? And KFC is very simple, you know. If you have matters with the MP, take it up with the MP and them take it up with the MP. We don't have no problem you come in here and contributing to the program. But when you come and contribute outside of the program, you're sending the program sideways. The same thing as Stella Anderson. We're not going sideways. I sure, KFC, if you go to one of them MP's office, them definitely go see you. They go see you. They go see you. But I'm not telling you, I'm not going to say what I said previously, but you have to do whatever you have to do. Right? And I go just leave it there. George Ramdeen said, Professor Walsh, and Uncle Tommy and COP like Trump love Miss KPB SC on a PM of TNT. Now I know she's loved by the US. Well, that's our largest trading partner, you know. Don't forget that. Semantic 62 said, Ford, I never observed or was interested to know before. Yeah. Semantic 62 said, Fort St. Vincent, Ralph Party, real opposition is yellow. At least that's what I saw. Okay. Anand Tilok Singh, welcome. Good night to you. Michael Jonathy, good night. I support that he be charged for real. Yeah. You had to get charged, man. Yeah. Gordon Dryden want to know if yellow is still the code. George Ramdeen say, Professor Wall Street, I'm looking to find one thing Rowley did in the 10 years, but I can't find one. Yeah, you could find one. He say he could. A woman is like a golf course. You had a groom tree. You could find something.
Why something like that will come out of him out?
Yeah.
When you think about what's something like that will come out of Keith Rowley out?
Yeah, you have to have a kind of mind, eh? You have to have a kind of P mind, eh?
And he's a married man. He's a married man. How he wife feel comfortable hearing Keith Rowley saying that?
I don't know. Tommy, you saying something?
He sent me 3 voice notes.
Yeah, somebody just sent it to me. You could play them.
I want to see the Americans and them, the listeners and them, take Keith Rowley press conference and Senate and Donald Trump and them site.
Yeah.
You preach to Mr. Atlanta, you preach. God bless you. You should just ignore he shouldn't even be on the program. He shouldn't even be calling. He should not get the audience here. This is not for he. This is not for the PNM. No audience. You're preaching the sister.
Alistair Gaskill, this is news and current affairs, Alistair. This is news and current affairs. Good night to you, Alistair.
We'll play the next one, Tommy.
That's 3 of them. You had another one?
Or that was all 3? All right. So TIS MA25 sent me this. In Trinidad and Tobago, the penalties for a sedition charge depends on how the offense is prosecuted. Similarly, before a magistrate or an incident before a judge. The penalties are as follows. On summary conviction, a fine of $5,000 and imprisonment for 2 years. On conviction and indictment, a fine of $20,000 and imprisonment for 5 years. Any seditious publication related to the charge is also subject to forfeiture. It is important to note that the sedition laws in Trinidad and Tobago, which date back to a 1920 ordinance, have been the subject of ongoing legal challenge regarding their constitutionality and consistency with the fundamental rights enshrined in the country's post-colonial constitution. In 2021, the Judicial Committee of the Privy Council, the country final court, ruled that the laws were back in effect, overturning a High Court ruling that had declared part of the law unconstitutional. Prosecution under Sedition Act requires the written consent of the Director of Public Prosecution, DPP. So what? Bring it. Bring it. Bring it. Right? Let me figure out.
I have another voice note. You want to hear it?
Yeah, go ahead.
Good afternoon, Mr. Howard.
Yeah.
To see my phone declining the call, you can call them out. Because I don't have people who listening, who scream and call and say it to them. My team have partial legal challenges.
It's the same thing.
Christmas.
It's the same thing he talked about before. So I wouldn't even bother. Yeah, Mr. Florida calling.
The Florida caller.
Mr. Florida.
Like Mr. Tommy, did I miss answer? Did I miss Sophie? Did I call the callers to close everybody on the line? Happy to see everybody here today. So the man stayed the country and hold monopoly money for Trinidad. And now he a house over here. You see how hypocrite it is? You see, in Trinidad money is monopoly money, but you're fighting for house over here. And we talking about the past Prime Minister, Mr. Rowley. Nothing gonna happen to him. You know, we running on that go to Jim Sedition charge. Nothing gonna happen to him. You understand? He just out to make mischief and create havoc and put fear in people's mind. But everybody's seeing the news now, it's going all over the place. Maduro want to talk to United States we don't talk to Maduro. Look how long America outside here. They only interfere with the boats and them passing. They then attack Venezuela. Right? And my boy KFC, let me get a little advice, my brethren. You go call Mr. Hansen program. And this program is 90% UNC. So you will get back from the Texas and other callers and that. But you think
100%
really listening to what you say over a program? The only people who just listen to you over a program say anything bad about UNC. This PLM program, and they're gonna cut it and they're gonna use it against you. You understand? When you come and you say you're not getting through none of the MPs, PLM program gonna cut it and play it, and you're gonna get bad from both sides because PLM go laugh at you and UNC will be angry with you. So sometimes you have to rock back and think about the move. You know, you just talk about after war. After war is not that. After war is rock back, see your position, and then go forward. All right, KFC, go and see MP now, brother. They will help you. You have to be persistent. All right, guys, look on listening.
Thank you.
Professor Wall Street.
Yeah.
I see brother that do the song for you, ain't it?
Yeah.
That man real good, boy.
He good, he real good, and he's a boss.
Real good, boy. Hey, I had to do one of that for me, but I had to write something and let you do that for me, boy. You could send me viral. You could make me give Prince one, any problem.
Mr. Washington. I am a boy from Brooklyn, what part of United States of America are you from? Mr. Washington, I be honest with you. Are you calling?
KFC.
You didn't get no reply.
KFC.
I tell you today I called Kenny Sharma.
KFC. KFC.
She read my text.
KFC.
And my business thing in it.
KFC. The program is not about your business with the MPs. That is not what the program is about. And it's the same thing with Anderson. When you go sideways, we're not encouraging that. I'm not going to encourage that, KFC. I'm not. Whatever you have with them, you pick it up with them. Why are you coming on the program to spew whatever thing you have with them? If you have difficulties with them, I can help you write them a letter, send them a letter, KFC. But coming here to spew your disagreement with them doesn't help the situation. Come on, man. We just allow you here. We just allow you. We just allow you to call here, and you just say, well, decline in your call. Your call has been declined when a video is playing. We decline the call. It's not just your calls. Many other calls we just decline when videos are playing or when we say hold the calls. This is nothing personal to you, man. Come on, man.
All right,
Come on.
The program going nice. The program going nice.
The
And
program
we just have
going
15
nice.
minutes. We have 15 minutes again, and we don't let them think distract me.
Yeah, we call it. We
And
call
we
it them thing distract us, man. You understand?
Good night to the 500 and something viewers on YouTube.
Yeah.
Good night. Good night. Make sure and remember to share the live and subscribe. Remember, for this Christmas over here, we're looking to see 20,000 subscribers.
Correct.
And all they have to do is just 3,000 other subscribe again.
Yeah, man.
13,000. So look, just press that to subscribe.
Yeah. So Lenora Ramnat says 4 houses. It's 4 houses?
Yes, it's 4 houses.
It's 4?
And that is what we know about. That is all what we know about. How much other private houses they buy and all kind of thing?
You think it's easy? Lenora Ramnat say Rowdy teach him how to lie. Rowdy teach him how to lie. Yeah? Wait now. Oh, that's what they're saying in truth. His son have another house at Silver Oak as well. It's 4.
How much house them can live in? They have one in St. Vincent. They have one in St. Vincent. They have one in Trinidad over here. And not just one family house. Wife have, son have, daughter have. How much house all you can really live in? And vexing with the housing minister when he stand up on behalf of the citizens of this country.
You think it easy?
Today, Keith Rowley say he's speaking on behalf of the citizens of this country. You have no authority. You have no constitutional authority to speak on behalf of the citizens of this country, Rowley.
Well, nobody will hear him. Nobody will hear him. And they don't want to hear him. They do not want to hear him.
They should pelt him down with a goat. Pelt him down with a goat.
You mean go down?
Yeah, that way you abandon the country for.
You know, folks, I want to do something. I want to give you guys just a little piece of this. I want to give you guys just this is an editorial that I did, and I want you guys to just listen to a piece of it. But in the meanwhile, start putting your closing comments in the chat. Send your closing voice notes and your closing quotes. All right. Put your closing comments, your closing quotes, and your closing voice notes. I want you guys to listen to this a little bit. I want to give you guys just a small snippet of this because I think this is important. And I want to see what happened today. And I did this editorial yesterday. And look at today. Look at today. I don't think it's easy. Let's take a quick listen.
Dr. Rowley's Undermining of Penelope Beckles, an editorial by Professor Wall Street. In the theater of Caribbean politics, we have witnessed many acts of political drama, but few as transparent and troubling as what we're seeing unfold within the People's National Movement today. Dr. Keith Rowley, the former Prime Minister who solemnly declared his retirement from politics to spend precious time with his family, has once again stepped into the spotlight with a press briefing that raises serious questions about his true intentions and his respect for the democratic processes of his own party. I want to address what many are thinking, but few are saying openly. Dr. Keith Rowley is systematically undermining opposition leader and PNM political leader Penelope Beckles, and it's not because she's incapable, but because she wasn't his chosen successor, and he considers her to be weak. Let me be crystal clear from the outset. This is not about partisan politics. This is about principles, party democracy, and the dangerous precedent being set when a former leader cannot let go of power, even from the shadows. The promise that wasn't kept. When Dr. Rowley stepped down as Prime Minister before the last general election, he painted a picture of a man ready to embrace the next chapter of his life. I'm retiring from politics, he said, to spend time with my kids and wife. It was a touching sentiment, one that resonated with many Trinidad and Tobagonians who understood the sacrifices political life demands. But here we are, months later, and Dr. Rowley is holding press briefings, making political pronouncements, and inserting himself into the affairs of a party he claimed to be leaving behind. The question is simple. If you're truly retired, why are you still here? Here are 10 reasons why this is about undermining Penelope Beckles. 1, the unforgivable sin. She wasn't his choice. Let's start with the elephant in the room. Dr. Rowley's preferred successor was Stuart Young, not Penelope Beckles. When the party chose Beckles through its democratic processes, it was a rejection of Rowley's vision for the PNM's future. For a man who controlled the party with an iron fist for years, this was not just a political setback, it was personal. Every press briefing he holds, every statement he makes, is a reminder to the party and the country that Beckles was not his anointed one. This is about ego, not policy. This is about legacy, not leadership.
So, folks, there you have it. Just a little snippet of my editorial. Go to WZYE TV on YouTube. Go to WZYE TV on YouTube. You'll get the full video there, the full editorial. It's a very interesting editorial, and it shows after what happened today. After what happened today, you will see how prophetic that editorial was with respect to the former Prime Minister. You will see for yourself. Tommy, I'll send you another voice.
And send it viral.
Yeah,
Make sure
right.
share it to all your friends and family too, and send it viral.
Share it all about the place. Go ahead, Tommy.
COP. What I mean is, he pity now, boy. Me and no problem with talk about the current affairs, but he face now, boy. We got enough of that man, boy. We don't want to see. I trying to forget that man. What he look like now, boy.
Well, we go put 2 horn on him. We go put 2 horn on his head, so.
Go on.
Good night to you, Alistair.
Go and try and send a message for KFC. KFC take some Novocaine, like what Pierre told you to do.
that fella they call Alistair, Professor Wall Street. We grew up together as brothers, eh? Yeah, we grew up together as brothers.
Okay.
Struggled together.
I ain't seen Miss Santa Cruz, but one time in Santa Cruz. Miss Santa Cruz, what is the story?
Okay, have a meeting.
Yeah, she must have a meeting. James Howlett says, UNC say the goat too good to pelt. COP, the goat too good. Citizens say laugh for loud with a goat.
and one thing, Professor Wall Street, with your first reason in the editorial, Keith Rowley never said he resigned to go and to see about it, to live a good life with his family. Yeah? It never had no family mention that. He resigned to go and take care of his farm.
To go and pell goat?
Yeah, to take care of his farm. So I feel you have to take all that part of your editorial. It's not the family issue.
Let's hear this voice note.
Okay.
As an American citizen with jurisdiction of Trinidad, I am going to send to the State Department the American Embassy in Trinidad, the press conference of that fool called, that baldhead fool from PNM, asking for his visa to be revoked for criticizing my country and embarrassing Trinidad. That is what I'm going to do first thing tomorrow morning. I'm going to send a copy to the State Department in DC and the American Embassy in Port of Spain, asking for Kid Christopher Rowley visa to be revoked from entering the United States of America. He must not enter the United States of America to go for no kind of treatment in California again.
Oh God. Woo! Woo!
But I support that.
Tommy and COP boy, the man open up a can of goat.
Right. Can I go bar?
COP, you think the Pelton goat, you open up a can of goat.
Yeah, I support that 100%. Make sure Donald Trump know about that press conference by Keith Rowley.
Yeah.
Make sure they hear that. He should not have a US visa, and none of his family should have US visa after all the opportunity them get in this country, and never speak on behalf of us. Take the call.
Yeah, man. Comrade, welcome. Turn on your computer or your TV, comrade. Welcome.
Good night, gentlemen.
Good night, comrade.
Comrade in the house, I haven't been here for a long time.
Yeah, I know. We near you for a long time. But all right, you're inside now.
I'm inside. My observation is that I recall back in 1990 during the coup. I don't know if you guys would have remembered when Abu Bakr made his first press conference and he appealed to citizens to not loot.
Right.
5 minutes after, Port of Spain was on fire. They loot everything. They loot themselves and all. I say that to say, when the goodly bald head Kobo
oh God.
gave advice to Venezuela subliminally and said, if you destroy our assets in the Gulf of Paria, you cripple Trinidad and Tobago economy. You follow what I'm saying?
Yeah.
He actually told the Venezuelans if anything escalates, what to do.
Seditious behavior.
That, if that isn't treason, if that isn't sedition, if
and what
that
is?
isn't a crime,
And what
then
is?
I don't know what is.
Yeah, correct is right.
He's actually telling the Venezuelans,
Yeah.
listen, destroy the oil units in the Gulf. By all means, go to blow them to hell up.
Yeah, Tiantec needs it. All these people need it.
He told them.
Yeah, all these people need it.
He gave them inside information
Yeah.
that Venezuela would normally have access to.
Correct.
They wouldn't know that. How will they know that? He actually told them that, but you know what? He did it publicly. So if it should happen, he will come back and say, but tell all you that.
Yeah.
No, that Kobo is fooling nobody.
That's why that'll lock him up now.
Commissioner of Police to go and grab him.
Grab him. Yeah.
Grab him.
Yeah.
Drag him out the house. Pull him down, buddy. Pull him down in Port of Spain.
And comrade, you know what they need to do in America when they go by here? They start to do the Pope walk. You know what the Pope walk is? They just walk here like about 20 meters in handcuff for everybody to see. They need to have to do a Pope walk too. Yeah, have him do it. Yeah.
Because what he has done is tantamount to treason as a former prime minister collecting a prime ministerial pension from taxpayers.
Yeah.
And you betray this country like that?
Take away pension too. You should take away that pension.
Well,
yeah. You should revoke that pension.
Hello, if that is not subliminally selling out your country like the Uncle Tom he is,
yeah,
that man despicable.
disgusting.
Yep.
I don't understand that.
Mm-hmm.
He's supposed, right thinking PNM supporters supposed to be holding their head in shame and bawling. Penny's supposed to jump out and say, Mr. Shut up, you're out there, you're not here anymore.
Penny jump out way. Jump out way. You mean jump in?
No, she ain't doing that. She ain't
Jump
doing
in.
that. She's a dumb.
Jump in. Not jump
She's
out.
a dummy.
Yeah, jump
But
in.
what I'm saying is,
Yeah.
this is a serious thing, you know. I listened to a few of the callers. I really locked on later, to be honest.
Yeah.
So I don't know if anybody raised it. And I was listening to the last of the callers and what they were talking about. And people seem to miss the fact that he directed the Venezuelans, if they fall under attack from the United States, this has nothing to do with us. If the United States attack them, blow up the Trinidad oil
platforms
outside here.
Yeah.
Blow them up, because I'm certain the USA is going to be careful not to touch them, not to come around them. And the next thing he said, you think they're going to leave the submarine in the water to protect we forever?
Yeah.
Who he talking to? Who he could be talking to when he said they will not be leaving the assets, the wartime assets on the submarines to protect Trinidad? Who he really think he talking to? Why he cripple the Coast Guard and allow this mass invasion of Venezuela in the first place? Wasn't it to allow the free flow of the same drugs? And didn't he, under the influence of alcohol, tell the world that the Trinidad gangs are terrorists?
Yeah.
Huh? He seemed to forget, but he was drunk. And you must know the difference when he's sober and when he's drunk, how he speaks.
Thank you, caller. Thank you, comrade. Going for the break. Thank you.
I'm called back tomorrow again.
Yeah, we're going to take that
program.
Yeah, man. Comrade is part of the program. Folks, we're going to take that break. Don't forget, put your closing comments in the chat, send your closing voice notes, and send your closing comments to WhatsApp as well. We take that break. We'll be right back. Don't go nowhere.
You're listening to WZYE 95.9 FM. You are listening to WZYE 95.9 FM, the most influential name in Caribbean radio in the tri-state area. Broadcasting from East Orange, New Jersey, the most influential name in Caribbean radio, WZYE 95.9 FM.
Back with you. It's in the village with Uncle Tommy, Professor Walsheet, and you on WZYE 95.9 FM. WZYE, Professor Walsheet, COP, and you on WZYE 95.9 FM. Don't forget, folks, whenever you join us, share the live. WZYE 95.9 FM on Facebook. Subscribe, WZYE TV on YouTube. And you can reach us here at 973-868-1444. That's 973-868-1444.
Also, 973-609-6509. That's 973-609-6509. And as the professor asked, please, as you come in, share the live. We thank you.
Thank you, Tommy. So, folks, just before we go, I had this question of the day. Since when does the TNT have an office of the former prime minister? So take a listen to this tongue-in-cheek answer from this fella.
When the notification came out that I'm speaking from the office of the people, when the notification came out that I'm speaking from the office people, when the notification came out that I'm speaking from the office of the former Prime Minister of Trinidad and Tobago.
Will you see his face? Will you see his face when he say? Will you see his face? Watch it. Watch it there.
Yeah.
See, look, watch. You see the smoke? What you see the smoke? Taking people for fools. Taking people for fools. And the smoke on his face.
Former Prime Minister of Trinidad and Tobago. I do have an office here. I do some work here, and I live here, so don't be concerned about that, and don't be distracted by that.
So he put out something. He put out something, and he's telling you, don't be distracted by that. Well, you see.
But to have an office It have an office of the former Prime Minister in Trinidad and Tobago. Who paying for that building? We don't pay for the office of a former Prime Minister. So we was paying. What are you talking about?
I don't know what you're talking about.
Something I didn't hear.
Something wrong with TV? Something really wrong with Keith Rowley?
Yes, something wrong with him. Paul Naipaul P, good night. And the best.
He missed power.
He's tripping on power.
Life. Yeah. He missed the luxury life.
You miss it.
Yeah, you missed a 17-year-old girl whining on for San Fernando Carnival. That way you miss it. Yeah.
He's intoxicated by power, man.
Yeah.
He is.
You shouldn't give it up. You give it up to go and see about sheep and goat. Where you give it up for?
Yep. Where you give it up for? You should not give it up.
Evil callous person. Wicked. Wicked primal. You know it's 10 o'clock already, Professor Walsh.
You think it's easy, boy? It ain't easy, you know. Time just fly when you're having fun, man.
Uncle Tommy, when Wall Street over here, that 3 hours just go fast, you know.
Yeah.
Just go fast.
Fast.
So, folks, my closing comment. I got my closing comment here. My closing comment is: if there is no struggle, there is no progress. Those who profess to favor freedom and yet depreciate agitation are men who want crops without plowing up the ground. They want rain without thunder and lightning. They want the ocean without the awful roar of its many waters. Remember, it's easier to build strong children than to repair broken men. From where I sit, this is it. The clock on the wall said that's all I like to say, but I've got to go. Remember, hard work beats talent when talent does not work hard. And for every 60 seconds of anger, we lose 1 minute of happiness. And remember, your circumstances may determine who you are, but you are responsible for who you become. Go ahead, Tommy.
The present is the only time in which any duty can be done or any grace received. Again, the present is the only time in which any duty can be done or any grace received. These are the words of C.S. Lewis. Like I always say, you the man in the mirror, you must become that change you want to see. However, if you look in that mirror and you don't like what you see, you cannot blame the mirror. Never look down on a person unless you're giving them a hand up. Love you all. Be safe out there. Do your best always. Be impeccable with your words. And we'll see each other tomorrow, God willing, right here in the village. Till then, good night.
Thank you. Go ahead, COP.
And to the young people of the Republic of Trinidad and Tobago, set goals in life and work towards it. It will benefit nobody else but you. It will benefit your future. Think positive and don't be negative. Be cool, calm, and collective and set them goals in life and work towards it. Trinidad and Tobago.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Let me go to the closing comments. Let me see what I have any on my phone.
See what else coming here.
Miss Atlanta says you must learn how to be comfortable being uncomfortable, Wall Street. Have a blessed night. My heartfelt things I've never said. My heartfelt appreciation, love, and gratitude for your continued devotion to the program and nation. Special thanks to Uncle Tommy, who prayed the power down and sent it to our house. Okay. And Alexander says, keep going no matter how stuck you feel, no matter how bad things are right now, no matter how many days you have spent crying, no matter how hopeless and depressed you feel, no matter how many days you have spent wishing things were different. I promise you won't feel this way forever. Good night. Thank you, Donna Alexander. Okay, that's it.
I hearing from Brooklyn. Brooklyn enjoying the Christmas out there. We are hearing from Mova Defender. What's going on, Mova Defender?
Yeah, want to move
Your
away from that way, man.
your contribution still needed over here.
I
And to
hear
all
no
those of them that start off and we are here now, you know, what happened? What happened?
Yeah, I hear them at all. I just get this one. Batman just send this one here. All right, folks, closing comments. Batman said, it's no use going back to yesterday because I was a different person then. Thank you, Batman. Anthony Ford he says, just remember, it's the PNM government is the first government ever wanted to step down as PM and nominate his friend as the next PM and wasn't duly elected by the citizens. Ken John said, good night to you guys. Have a good night. Rest in the Most High. Elion. Whatever that is. All right. Monty Steve said, well, okay, guys, in the chat there, I might also say bye-bye. Please stay safe, though. Ninja Girl said, blessed night, Ali. Blessed night, all. Always informative and educational programming. Thanks you all for making the village lively. Bless. Thank you, Ninja Girl. Alistair says, yeah, we grew up together. We went to the same school together. We worked together, Maxi Taxi. Before that, Supermarket Apache is my brother from another mother, and I'm very much proud of you. We came from. All right. I think that's for COP.
Life for me, heart. He talked for me,
yeah.
heart.
As West says, sweet dreams, Suzanne, peace, and all that's nice. Anthony Ford out the East says, good everyone be safe out there, people, till tomorrow. Donna Gockins says, Anthony Ford, a blessed good night to you. Stay safe, blessings. Anthony Ford said that's why the PNM, Anthony Ford he just said that's why the PNM dead, and will never hold office in this country ever. The PNM is a party of hate, biasness, and corruption. Monica Ramke, Donna Gockins says, Monica Ramke, soon you stay safe, blessings. Anthony Ford says, Monica, Cool, Semantic, Susan, COP, Wall Street, Tommy, and everyone else in the village, good night. Ken John says, blessing and shalom to you, be safe. To answer Tommy and Mr. COP, shalom. Tommy Mohammed said, my closing comment is that Mrs. Besassa is doing what needs to be done to bring back Trinidad and Tobago to be in a strong economic standing. Gen Z Paul, closing comments. Thank you, Mr. Warsi, for running a program built on truth, not bacchanal, and for fearlessly putting people in their place with facts and real power. Thank you very much. George Ramdeen said, my closing comment is that Rowley should be arrested and charged with sedition against TNT. Yeah. Island Man TNT says, good day, folks. Watching from Toronto, great program. Susan Lalchan says, happy anniversary to COP and his beautiful wife. So let me say a special happy to COP. Happy 33rd anniversary. Did I get it right, COP?
Yeah,
26.
That is tomorrow.
26 or 33?
33.
33. Happy 33 anniversary to COP and his wife. And may they have another 33 anniversary, 33 years of anniversary, COP. And let me give COP and his wife a round of applause before we go for sticking it there through thin and thin. Thick and So, folks, we are out of here. We see you tomorrow. Same WZYE time, same WZYE chance. COP, what are we going to go out with tonight? What are we going out with, COP?
Trinidad.
All right, folks. We are out of here.
The listeners had to send that song viral.
Correct is right.
That giving real Trinidad music pressure.
Correct is right. Yeah, man. We out of here. See you tomorrow.
To all the viewers and listeners, love you guys.
Bye-bye.
Trinidad and Tobago champion. Yeah. Sunrise over love into concrete and steel. Dusty track where young dreams start to heal. Mama said, child, your feet got a story to tell. Not about dollars and cents, but where champions dwell. He train in the rain on the hillside so steep, while others slept sound, while the cities are beat. They call him Wall Street, yeah, a name full of grace, but his currency speed and he set the whole pace. Mr. Wall Street running free, run free. 2 gold, Johnny, 1 bronze for me. Shining Mexico's mountain thin air so high. He touched the sky for Trinidad. Love until sun, with fire in his stride. Made the whole nation stand up with pride. Mexico City, altitude bite in the lungs. Some stumble heavy, felt like thin air stung. But Wall Street, he breathed it like Trini sunshine. Hear the starting gun crack, that moment was his time. First race, pure lightning, left rivals in smoke. Gold medal gleaming, broke the altitude yoke. Second race, pure fire, heart of a lion. Another gold shining, Trinidad's bright beacon. The crowd roared soca, from the stands to the sky. Wild out as us whispered, how did he fly? Mr. Wall Street running free, run free. 2 gold shining, 1 bronze for me. Mexico's mountain thin air so high. He touched the sky for Trinidad. Love until sun, with fire in his stride. Made the whole nation stand up with pride. Third race legs heavy, oxygen thin, but love until spirit burn deep from within. He dug to the roots where the strong trees grow, where the steel pan rhythms make the tough hearts glow. Bronze on his chest, yeah, hard-earned and true. Proof that the fighter in him always pull through. Not just the codes, but the grit in the fight, shining like stars in a Mexican night. From the yards of the town to the world's highest stage, he wrote history's page, turning doubt to a maze. Jah guide his feet on a red Mexican clay. Carry the red, black and white every single day. No Wall Street Tower, no ticker tape sound, just the roar of his people on familiar ground. Love until raised him, the struggle, the song, gave him the strength to prove the world wrong. Mr. Wall Street running free, run free, break 2 gold shining, 1 bronze for me. Mexico's mountain thin air so high. He touched the sky for Trinidad. Love until sun, with fire in his stride. Heard the whole nation stand up with pride. Stand up. Yeah, love until breeze on his champion's face. Mexico dust on his running shoes, keeping pace. 2 golds glow, 1 bronze gleams low. Mr. Wall Street's where the real riches grow. Not in the towers, but the track and the heart. Trinidad and Tobago from the very start. One love, one life, run on. Trinidad and Tobago, champion. Trinidad and Tobago champion.